Well, welcome on in, friends. Who is ready for a potentially long night of baseball? Who's ready to see who is going to be the champion of season 54 slash, I think, was it season 16 or 17 of Prospect League? Um, about that, there's the North, and then there's everybody else. We had a three-way tie. Technically, based on we had to go to head to head was the tiebreaker, and that is why the go back to the tree. That is why the West is a 2 seed, East a 3 seed, South is the 4 seed. So South and North, East and the West do have a prediction up. Will a team go up 2-0 in the first round? Excuse me. Will a team go up 2-0 in the first round? And I know for you longtime viewers, because I know some of y'all are wishing upon it, the maximum amount of games that we could be watching today is 13. We do the same format as regular PBE playoffs, where we stream only clinching games for the first round, and then since we don't have a semi, the championship is we watch it in its entirety. Tim will be here in the booth shortly.
I'm
He's
already here.
oh
So
wow, speed eater. So you're
I
gonna
was
let
hungry.
so you're gonna give us a food review on your speed eating burrito.
It was Qdoba. It was good.
Hashtag not sponsored. Although, I mean, could anybody from Cadoba's listening? I mean, if you all want to sponsor, we could use an upgrade at the snack table because last we checked, it was just an orange compared, according to hummus. And I got the orange while he got the burrito. So yeah, but with that being said, let's go ahead get right into it because we could be up for we could be up for a long night. Actually, let's go to the screen. There we go. Oh, and by the way, just one other thing, just to show real quick. In fact, I should have this saved. Oh yes, I do. Haha. Everybody's fatigues should be reset. Now I do wish I don't have to do the little extra click there, but that's all right. But just to show everybody start all the pitchers starting off fresh. With that being said, let's go ahead and get on with it. First result of the night, we're just going to go left to right. So the 3-2 battle, East and the West. And well, it's not a perfect game. It's a let's see, was it a complete game four hitter? Not quite. Not quite a complete game four hitter, but the West do get the 4-0 win. Um, on the East, Mello getting 2 hits, Agrippa and Skoden both going 1 for 3. On the West, Sato 1 for 4, Bolts 1 for 3, a walk, 2 runs scored. Jordan Love 2 for 4, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Bones 2 for 3, Tatton 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Taco Bell is your winning pitcher. And Tim, Tim, I hope you practiced. Everybody has to say it. Go ahead.
Say what?
Go ahead and say that name.
Taco Bell?
No. Are you wait? Which screen are you looking at?
Yours?
Well, that's not who I'm highlighting.
Oh, I see it. Oh God. Bacher, Wheeler.
Wheeler, Walker Wooler. It's supposed to be Walker
Wheeler.
Bueller, but backwards.
Baskin,
You'll have more
that,
practice, Tim. You're part of the draft presentation tomorrow, so
I know, I'm like
I'm
not
helping you
looking forward to
practice.
saying some of these names, man.
I'm helping you practice. You gotta work on them pronunciations. Oh, and I forgot to say, player of the game, by the way, was Taco Bell.
That name I can say.
You will have another chance to probably. Don't worry. We just started. We just started. Buckle up. North get the 3-1 win in their game one against the South. Sabor 1 for 4 with an RBI, Steele 2 for 4, and then Brendan Ryan 1 for 3 with a walk and a run. On the North, Levine 3 for 4 with a run, Sanders 1 for 3 with a run, Dog Maple 1 for 3 RBI and a walk, Honcho 2 for 3 with an RBI, J Dub getting an RBI as well. For the pitching, Duggar will take the win, Crockwell the loss, Skinstar McKinley the save. Your player of the game, CJ Levine. Go ahead and save. And then go ahead and advance the day as well. Also, let me go ahead and update our little ticker up there on the top. Prediction almost done, by the way. I should have said it for longer. My apologies. Will we have a 2-0 series? Will we have a 2-0 series? Is the prediction. You got probably less than a minute to get your points in on that. There we go. All right. In fact, you know what? Since I'm about to click that, I might as well let it. Oh, thank you. I just noticed it said closed. East and the West. Because I just realized, yeah, I would have had ended it right before clicking this. So perfect timing, actually. Haha. And oh my. Well, so the answer to the prediction is yes. Wow. East came back, but then ended up losing it in the bottom of the 11th. Oh wait, wrong thing. Hang on. I want to look at the game log first. We got to see who got the walk off. What was the walk off? Oh dear. Brandon Zahn was at the plate, but it wasn't him. It was an E8. In other words,
That was
dropped the fly ball. Oh boy.
E EA to center field, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Like the outfield will like always confuse me with the number system because for some reason.
And
But
then
man,
I want to
losing the game
say
on an error, that is rough.
and then I want to say when we go to the next day, if both are in sweep situations, I want to say East and West is first left to right. So mods East and West is going to be our first stream game. That's going to be our first stream game. Just to give you a heads up there. What will happen for the South and the North? And they will not. They will that. Oh, hey, Tim. Tim, you know what that means, Tim? We're not streaming max games tonight.
Well, that's good at least.
We're getting there. We're getting there. 8-4 South with the win. Nicolino going 1 for 4 with an RBI. Steele getting a walk. Sabor 1 for 4, 2 runs scored. Hoff 2 for 4, 2 RBIs and a run scored. Back again 1 for 4 with an RBI and a run. And then Brendan Ryan 1 for 4 with a 2 run home run. On the North, Levine 1 for 5 with an RBI. Dog Maple 2 for 4, 2 RBIs and a run scored, which was a 2 run home run, in fact. Honcho 1 for 4, J Dub 2 for 4 with a run, Ghosty 1 for 4, and Mysterio 1 for 3 with an RBI and a walk. Komtowski will take the win in relief, and then Corrigan the loss. Christopher Hoff is your player of the game, and oh man, Prospect League never fails. We get all kinds of different things. Rain delay, 40-minute rain delay in the sixth, which is interesting because by then both the starting pitchers were already out of the game by then. But so that series tied up game apiece. I don't remember if I saved. Click save again. All right, go on the next day. So yeah, East and West, last team to score. Last team to score. So we could definitely we don't have to wait on that one. Considering you were done eating, because I was actually going to go first in case you were eating. Would you like to go first half or second half?
I'll do first half. That's
Sounds like a
fine.
plan, and we don't have to wait for the prediction. Don't forget, we got that prediction up. Last team to score. I'd probably say maybe close that at the halfway point when me and Tim switch over. Unless it's done by then. No biggie if it isn't. Um, Going to Red Flash Park where there's no wind. I believe is this City Field or Toronto? I always I always forget where the East plays. This is the mysterious roof in Toronto. Um, but without further ado, oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine too. So you have till the end of the second inning. End of the second inning to get your predictions in on that. Last team to score. East looking to advance to the championship. West looking to stay alive.
All right, we are beginning off with Sato, who will get on base. Obviously, Paul Zaleski, who is going to be out on a fly ball. Seymour Baltz will ground out on the fielder's choice, no relay throw from Agrippa. Zan will be safe. Runners at first and third, no
Oh,
two away here, and that's gonna be out of the park. 3-0. The Blizzard bringing the chill here in the first inning. 3-0. As Jordan Love will hit that 3-run blast. We have Atlas Bones next, who is going to ground out to end the first inning. Mellow Hill and Gets all up next. 3-0 West Blizzard. Marshmallow, the center fielder, will come up, and that's going to be in there. A single into shallow right. Jordan Hill is going to strike out with a nice sinker. Guess as Mo Steele will be out on the steal attempt. Check swing the hole. He did as Getz will take first base. And then AJ Justin's gonna pop out to the catcher in foul territory. That'll end the first inning. We go to the second. 3-0 West Blizzard. As John Tatton, the second baseman, will ground out to the pitcher 1-3. And that's going to single for Bubonetti, bringing up Brandon Stewart, who will strike out. And Renhiro Sato will get to the next, and that's gonna be in there. We'll bring runner home. It will 4-0 West Prospects. As
oh,
Paul's
pickle, pickle.
as he's in a pickle, and he's out trying to go for second base in a pickle. I swear we see more pickles from Prospect League than any other time.
Oh,
As Agrabah's gonna hit one, and that's gone. A home run for Cassius Agrabah, the second baseman, as it makes it 4-1 East Prospects. The ring of Les Scoden, as that's gonna be in there, a single.
oh, picked him
And
off.
as Scoden was picked off, Emidus Blair is going to ground out 4-3. And then Ellie Mint is going to ground out to second baseman. I will end second inning, so we get started off of a bang, but then it quickly fizzles out. Paulo Zalewski is up, and that's going to be a single into center field up the middle for a base hit. Seymour Baltz is well ground into a double play. Brandon Zahn will be out. It's still 4-1 West Blizzard. Deion Sandals is going to line out to right field, bringing up Marshmallow as center fielder, who will strike out. Jordan Hill, the third baseman, a contact hitter, not something you see from a third baseman, will fly out to end the third inning. You don't really see many contact third basemen. It's interesting. And that's going to be in there for Love. Went from football to baseball now. That's going to be a fielder's choice for Bones. Bring up Tatone. That's going to be out number two. And a wild pitch will advance the runner. Bring up Antonio Bubonetti. It will be robbed of a hit. The opposing center fielder steals that run. Joe gets going to line out to left field, bring up AJ Big Boom Justice, who's on line out, and a fly out for Agrippa, bring us to the top of the fifth inning. 4-1 West Blizzard. They're bringing the chill. Brandon Stewart will ground out. Benhiro Sato will strike out, swinging on a knuckle curve at the knees. Paulo Zalewski will get a single as it drops right in front of the center fielder. And a pop out in foul territory will bring us to the bottom of the fifth inning. Yes, take it away.
He's still within striking distance of getting the sweep, and they're off to a good start in the bottom of the fifth with a leadoff single by Scoden. They'll bring up Blair. Oh well, unless you get picked off. East have been caught napping. This is the third time already because I think they were also in that pickle earlier. As Blair gets the base hit, Mint gets a base hit as well. Yeah, if it didn't get picked off, it would have been bases loaded. Dion Sandals will fly out to right field, 2 outs, top of the order for Mello. And it's going to be a ground out. So the East will leave 2 stranded. We go to the 6th, still a 4-1 game. And Brandon Zahn leading off for the for the Blizzard, I beg your pardon. And it's got to be a fly out to left for out number 1. Jordan Love is going to see strike 3. Right down the middle, stunned him. 90 on the fastball, 2 outs for Bones. And it's a swing and a miss, strike 3. 1-2-3 inning for the West. Home half, and it'll be Hill, Getz, and Big Boom. As Hill will pop that up out number 1. Check swing did not go around a walk. So runner aboard for Big Boom Justice. And it's going to be, it's dropped. But the weird graphical glitch to show off a foul ball, and it's going to be made even worse because now he's going to hit a home run. Happens once a prospect league where to us graphically it looks like it was fair, but it was actually foul within the game. So Big Boom putting the East within 1 as Agrippa will strike out to make it 2 outs. And Scoden's going to hit that to deep left center, but it will be caught for out number 3. Outfielders seem to be having the yips in this series. That's the second outfield error, as that will be a line out by Tatton to start off the top of the 7th. Bubonetti will fly that out to right field, 2 outs for Stewart. And that's hit even harder, and that one is caught at the wall. Oh, my. Just shy, and we stay at 4-3 heading through the stretch as Blair will pop that up in the infield to start off the inning. Mint will ground that. Oh, well, no, never mind. Beats it there. So infield hit. Sandals with a base hit. The tying run is going to be at third base with 1 out. And that's going to tie the game. Marshmallow bringing in Element, leading run in scoring position with 1 out for Hill, and that's caught, 2 outs. Joe Getz will hit a slow roller, out number 3. We are tied at 4, heading to the 8th. Sato, ground ball to the shortstop, out number 1. Zalewski, swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 outs. Now bring up Seymour Bolts. Grounded back to the pitcher, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. West have been very quiet since those first 2 innings. Go to the bottom of the eighth. Big Boom leading off, and it's going to be a ground out to third. Agrippa, fly ball left center, caught out number 2. Scoden's going to get beamed, so the leading run will be on base for Blair. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and we're going to go to the ninth. This series has already had one extra inning game, and that was also where the other outfield error happened. Led to an East win, as Zahn will pop that up in the infield, out number 1. Jordan Love fly ball center field, 2 down in the inning, and now Bones will get a base hit. So runner is on with 2 outs for Tatton. Fly ball center field and caught. Walk-off territory now for the East. Element, Dion Sandals, and Marshmallow due up in the inning. And that's going to be a ground ball for the first out. Dion Sandals, grounded to third, out number 2. Marshmallow, fly ball to left field, going to stay in the park. And in true Prospect League fashion, free baseball. I can do the 10th, and then we just switch inning after that.
Okay.
As
Every prospect league.
it never fails, as Bubinetti will strike out to start off the inning. Stewart, pretty well hit to right center, but it's going to be caught for out number 2. Sato, swing and a miss, strike 3. Hill gets, and Big Boom due up in the bottom of the 10th. Hill, that's hit pretty well down the right field line, but it's going to be caught, 1 out. Gets will ground that out to second, 2 outs. Big Boom will pop that up, and it's a little boom. And Tim, I guess we're going to have to go to an 11th to figure it out.
All right, as we start off with Zalewski at this as he hits one hard, caught at the wall. Seymour Ball hits one hard, deep again, caught at the wall. Brandon Zahn, he did hold up, says the home plate umpire. Ball 4. Jordan Love will strike out. As we go to the bottom of the inning, 4-4. Agrabah up next, as that's going to be strikeout. Swing and a miss there. Bring up Les Godin. It's one and gone. Walk-off win for the East. 5-4.
Bust out the brooms. Oh, no, wait. West was up. But what about somebody go find a professional? Reading is hard.
As the East barely avoid the sweep as they went 5-4
Or no, wait.
here in
Is it a
game number
sweep?
3.
Did I have it? I typed it in backwards, apparently. I have East up 2-0 on my ticker.
Yeah, no, it was West
Did I?
up 2-0.
I'm surprised nobody corrected me. Nobody in chat corrected me. Mikey Weiser gets the win. Washburn the save. Les Godin, your player of the game. Nobody wanted to tell me. See, you know what? You know what? Maybe this is just proof that we just don't have tickers. Somebody find a professional. Happens once a season. Once a season. Reading is hard. North will get the win 6-1. So both series are in clinching format. We're watching basically the rest of the first round from here on out. For the North, Levine 2 for 5, 2 RBIs and a run. Sanders 1 for 4 with an RBI. Dog Maple 1 for 4 with a solo home run. Honcho 1 for 4 with a run. J-Dub 2 for 4 with an RBI. Ghosty and Mystere both getting a run scored. On the South, not much to speak of. Only 5 hits in the game. Steele back again. De Leon Court and Brendan Ryan all with hits, and Leon Court getting the only RBI for the South. Boykins with the win, Blonde 3-4-5 the loss. Jorbel Boykins is your player of the game. Go ahead and save. Let me make sure my ticker is correct. Let me triple check to make sure I got the right teams. All right. West up 2-1, North up 2-1. Okay, now everybody's lined up. We're all lined up. For the mods, since we just watched West East, we're gonna do North South. We'll do that one first. Just to make it even. And I know I have BNN off because I've not turned BNN back on in like 5 seasons because it's just easier for me to do it that way. Easier for me not to remember with just by not having to do it at all. So the North 1 win away from winning. South looking to force a game 5. Thank you. What we got? Who leads after the 5th inning? Who leads after the 5th inning? I'm assuming tie is a push. Cause you just know I'm gonna say it. Tie is a push, by the way. In other words, we just cancel the prediction. Everybody gets their money back. With that being said, let's go. Since that's after the 5th inning, we'll just go roll on into it. Since you went first last time, that means I am first. Oh no, this. Oh yeah, that's right. South plays in Toronto. That has the mysterious roof that is apparently allegedly closed. That's where the real rigging is, chat. We're going to Toronto. Everybody use your imagination. Imagine a roof. Levine leading off top first, and it's going to be a ground out to start off the game. Sanders, fly ball, left field. Out number 2. Zielinski, call. Strike 3, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the North. We'll go to the home half. Nicolino leading off. And it's going to be a base hit. That's going to go to the gap. It's going to be extra bases. Leadoff double. And that'll bring up Steele, who will draw the walk. Runners at first and second, no outs for Sabor. Ground ball, there's 1. They're not going to turn 2. Fielder's choice. Runners in the corners for Hingle. Fly ball down the right field line. Runner heading home. Throw to the plate is not in time. South on the board first. 1-0. Jose is going to hit a fly ball center field for out number 3. Geese, though, get on the board first. 1-0. We go to the top of the second. Dog Maple, grounder to the shortstop, over to first in time, 1 out. Honcho will ground that unassisted to first base, 2 outs. J-Dub, stolen. Hingle with the Webby, and we go to the bottom of the second. Hoff leading off for the South, and it's going to be a fly ball deep right, and just making the leaping grab. As back again will draw the walk. Runner at first, 1 out for Leon Court. And it's going to be a base hit to center field. Runners at first and second now, 1 out for Brendan Ryan. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 outs. Top of the order now to Nicolino. And that gets away from the catcher. Runners advance a base, second and third. That gets away again, and that's going to bring in a run. 2-0. That will be scored a pass ball. Runner at third, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3, but the South tack on another run. They lead 2-0. We go to the top of the third, bottom of the North order. Ghosty will draw the walk. Runner aboard for Lay. Fly ball, shallow right, caught for out number two or out number one. Oh my goodness! Caught the liner as Levine runner goes, and that's down the line. Runner heading home and will score. So that cuts the deficit in half. That's going to be scored a double for Levine. 2-1 South. And now Sanders will swing and miss for strike three, and that ends a very eventful top of the third. Thankfully, they almost got picked off on the line drive catch over at first base. As Steele will fly that out shallow center to start off the bottom of the third. Sabor grounder to first, out number two. Hingle will hit that to center field, and it is caught. 1-2-3 inning for the South. We'll go to the top of the fourth. Zielinski due up, and that's going to be a base hit. And now D.W. Dog Maple. Grounder to the shortstop, and that's going to be a double play. 6-4-3 as Honcho will ground out, and that will quickly end the top of the fourth. Do we have the starting of a pitcher's duel as Jose leads off the bottom of the fourth, and it's going to be a fly ball caught for out number one. Off will draw the walk, so runner on for the South. One out for back again, and that's hit pretty well to center field. Long run, but it's caught. Leoncourt will be caught looking strike three, just gets the outside part of the plate. We go to the top of the fifth. It's J-Dub leading off, and it's a ground ball to second base, one out. Ghosty grounder to third, over in time, two outs. Lay swing and a miss, strike three. Man, Tim, I feel like this game just started. We got halfway through maybe a pitcher's duel.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a close game for sure. As we go to the bottom of the fifth inning, still 2-1, as that is going to be a single and a steal base and a stolen base. As Nicolino D. Benedetto will take first base on the free pass. Parker Steele will load the bases for the South. And that's going to be in there's RBI as the South hoping to force a game five and doing a heck of a good job of it as that's a fly ball. Runners don't advance, but they will tag up there as the Benedetto will tag up from third base. Hoff will be out on the fourth out at second. As we go to the top of the sixth inning, Stewart up next. As there'll be a pop out in foul ground, we have CJ Levine. It'll be out number two. Austin Sanders, the third baseman, will be out just barely. The ball got there and beat him by a step. As we go to the bottom of the sixth inning with Boys to Trust back again, who will single up the middle, bring up Dayline Court. They get the force, and steal attempt here, and safe way behind there, as Ryan will be out at first base. Benedetto will ground up the middle. That's going to be an RBI at 5-1 South as we are looking at game 5. Parker Steele will hit one down on the line. That's going to be a double. Runners at second and third, two out here in the late goings. That will pop up to end the sixth inning. Go to the top of the seventh. 5-1 South. Zielinski is gonna strike out on a fastball, bring a DW Dog Maple who will draw a walk. Ball 4. Mark Honcho will strike out looking. Dub will be out. We go to the bottom of the seventh inning as the North leave one on. McCringleberry, the left fielder, will have the ball falling for a hit, bringing up Jose, as that's going to be out. Christopher Hoff will strike out swinging, and a changeup got him. Voice just back again, as that's going to be out. Number 3. Let's go to the top of the 8th inning. The Southeast still leading the charge 5-1. That one is hit by routine out there.
Ooh.
Zach Lay is going to hit one. That's going to be into, looks like the third deck. As that's going to be 5-2 now as they cut the lead by one.
How many decks are there in left field?
As up next is going to be Mellow Monsieur. As that's going to be out. Number 2. And a line out there. The North score one on a solo shot, 5-2 South East. So that's going to be strikeout 4 with that Lion Court. Brandon Ryan is going to hit one into the gap. That's going to be a stand-up double. No need to slide there. The pitcher change as James Noble will come in and walk the first man he sees. Parker Steele will strike out. Looked to be a fastball down around the knees. And you get the force at second to end the inning. The North down to their final 3 outs before game 5. As that will be a fly out there for Stanislav Zelinsky, who will strike out 3 times now, get the sombreros, as Dog Maple will ground out, and we are going to game 5 here in round number 1.
I want to say the number 1 seed last season also potentially got upset. So stay tuned. Oh my! We didn't even realize that was a complete game win. He went all the way. I mean, it wasn't a shutout, but I mean, technically, well, wait, does it have to be a shutout to be considered a Maddox? Or just the fact that it was a complete game under 100 pitches? I guess I
Complete
never
game
thought of
under
that.
100 pitches.
It's just, yeah, so it doesn't have to be a shutout for it to be a Maddox. Tim Infinity's also your
Nope.
player of the game.
Just as it's a complete game under 100 pitches. As long as you be shut out, it could be a 5-2 win as long as it's under 100 pitches. I know that because I got a trophy in the show for pitching a complete game under 100 pitches, and it
Ah,
wasn't a shutout.
so there you go.
And the trophy was called Maddox.
We have see this must be the year of the pitcher. We've had a perfect game, and now we've had a Maddox. Now, granted, the perfect game was very close to being a Maddox because I think the perfect game was like 103 pitches. It was very close. Think about it's over under 1.5 total home runs. We'll give ourselves a breather. We'll give ourselves a breather. We'll give y'all probably a minute or so on that, and then also, well, since over under home runs, probably could let that go for an inning or two within the game. Um, but the West, not the East, the West are up 2-1 in the series, um, looking to advance and then see the winner between the North and the South. I want to say the West. In fact, I think let me go peek in while we're giving ourselves a minute because I made this comment um, at the halfway point about how if you're last halfway through, don't worry, you're probably going to move up spots. Um, where is it? Where is it? Because I want to say the West was last. Yeah, West was last for pretty much. West was last all the way up until the last day on the tiebreaker. And here they are. They're one win away from possibly making it to the championship. And thank you, even though it was left field. Thank you for my answer. I was asking how many decks there were in left field in Toronto. Tim magically found two that I didn't know existed. So thank you. Speaking of, I think we'll go ahead and let the prediction keep going for a little bit longer. But yeah, over under 1.5 total home runs. Are you ready for the first half?
Yes. Because you had first half the last time.
Correct. Oh, what's the attendance? 72,129. We have no wind still, apparently, allegedly. West looking to win, East looking to force a game five, and we'll have a double game five if that would be the case.
Oh, I guess the Maddox is a complete game shutout.
Oh, is it?
According to yeah, it's a complete game shutout on run pitches. That's according to the MLB official glossary. And that's gonna be a single for Sata. We begin underway as the East already has an error here. Tatone will get on, bringing Seymour back, Seymour Ballers. Runners, bases are loaded already here in the first inning as the West does not want to go home. As they strike first here, it's one. Follows the loosely right fielder will strike out one away. Looks to be a ball, and that's going to be caught at the wall, close to being a grand salami. As Atlas Bones up next, as he will strike out. So the Blizzard are up 2-0 here in game number 4. As the East, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that team name,
Oh,
leads off with
more
Mel, who
gore.
will ground out Hill and will line out Gets. Will drive full count walk. He said it was Morgar.
Gore. It's not what it looks like. Even I had to Google it.
As Agrippa will uh, round out for the force out as we go to the top of the first inning as Antonio Bobanetti will ground out to the pitcher, bringing Brandon Stewart, the shortstop, who will ground out. And Sato will strike out swinging. One, oh, sorry, looks like a looking, I should say. 1, 2, 3 inning. We go to bottom of the second inning with Skodan, who will ground out to start us off. Blair will ground out. Ellie Mint will be safe on a single. Sandals will round out to go to the top of the third. No runs, no runs, only one hit, one left on. John Tatum will hit one, but caught in center field. Seymour Bolts, the third baseman, will strike out Brandon Zahn
Oh,
as he will hit one over the head of the right fielder. That one is gone 368 feet, 3-0 West Blizzard. And that was a pitch outside the zone. Those are hard to get out of the park. As the Lusky will ground out to bring us to the bottom of the third inning here. Game number 4 as Marshmallow will strike out. Look to be a little bit outside. Jordan Hill, the third baseman, will line out there. Joe gets will strikeout on a borderline pitch. Struck him out on outside zone. Jordan Love will line out there, bring up Atlas Bones, who will also line out to left field. Antonio Bubonetti will ground out there. So 1, 2, 3 inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Justice, Agrippa, and Skoden as Big Boom will hit it down the line in left field. Cassius Agrippa will get a single. Skoden will runners will advance on the wild pitch, and Skoden will walk. Bases are loaded. And game was looking like the last game we saw, as no throw to first. So Justice will come home to score, bring it Ellie Mitch,
Oh,
who will pop out. No, it's over his head. Looks like he highly misjudged that distance, as we are now tied here in the fourth, but that's going to cost him. Deion Sandals will be out on a line out,
oh,
and diving catch prevents a run from scoring. We go to the top of the fifth after a spectacular player robs a run. It's going to be Brandon Stewart, the shortstop, who will be out. Number 1. And down the line, but picked up by the third baseman over first for the out, and a line out for Tato and Will. I guess the bottom of the fifth. Nats take it away.
you know, these two teams had the same record in the regular season. It seems only fair that we're sitting here with a 3-3 game as Hill grounds out to lead off the bottom half. Getz will follow that up with a base hit, so runner aboard, one out for Big Boom. And it's going to be a deep fly ball, and it's leaped and caught. 2 outs for Agrippa, who will get a base hit to center field. Runner holds at second. Skoden with runners aboard, and that is hit pretty well as also, but it's going to die out in front of the track. So we stay tied in a very eventful bottom of the fifth. Top half, heart of the Blizzard order, Seymour Bolts leading off, and call, strike 3. First out of the inning brings up Brandon Zahn. Blooped, but it's going to be caught on the run by Agrippa. As Zalewski will ground. Oh, well, it was supposed to be a ground out to third, but instead it's going to be an error. Runner at second for Jordan Love, and that's going to be a base hit. That error, well, then can't say it won't cost him yet. Runners in the corners. And well, now it will. Error on the pickoff. West take the lead 4-3. 2 errors in this inning, as that is safe for Bones. Infield hit. Bubonetti is going to get a base hit. It's going to bring in another run. Both those runs should be unearned, as it's 5-3 West. And a swing and a miss by Stewart will finally end that top of the 6th inning. East need to find 2 runs. Bottom of the order, it'll be Blair to lead off. Fly ball left field caught, 1 out. Element will get hit by the pitch, so runner aboard, 1 out for Deion Sandals. Ground ball, there's one, double play. 4-6-3 sends us to the 7th. Top of the Blizzard order, Sato, Tadden, and Bolts, as Sato will ground out to start off the inning. Tadden will pop that up foul ground first base side, caught, 2 outs. Bolts will see ball 4. That'll bring up Brandon Zahn, who will pop that up foul ground on the third base side, and that is caught. West 2.5 away at the stretch from advancing to the championship. As top of the East order now, Marshmallow will fly that out to deep right field. And Hill will pop that up in the infield. Who's going to get it? It'll be the second baseman, out number 2. and get slow roller to the shortstop. 1-2-3 inning for the Morgor. Top of the eighth we go. Blizzard looking for potentially a dagger as Zalewski will lead off. And it's going to be a base hit. Leadoff runner on for Jordan Love. Bunt. Bunt. Look at that bunt. Yeah. Bones. Swing and a miss. Strike three. 2 outs. Runner at second. Bubinetti. Base hit. Runner heading home. The bunt paid off. Just saying. Just saying. 6-3 as Stewart will swing and miss for strike three. We go to the bottom of the eighth. It'll be the heart of the East order. Big Boom, Agrippa, and Skoden. For those who don't know, I'm very pro bunt. So anytime I see a bunt work, I have to point it out. As Justice will fly that out to left field, 1 out. Swing and a miss by Agrippa, 2 outs. Skoden. Swing and a miss, strike three. 1-2-3 inning for the East. They got one last chance. They'll have it in the bottom of the ninth. We go to the top of the ninth. Sato, top of the order for the Blizzard. Ball 4. Leadoff runner on for Tatton. Fly ball center field. And that's caught for the first out. Runner going out by a country mile. 2 outs. And Baltz will swing and miss for strike three. Last chance for the East. 3 to tie. 4 to force a game 5. Blair will, fumble bumble. Fumble bumble. As Element will fly that to left, caught for out number 1. Dion Sandals to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike three. Final out. It'll be the top of the order in Marshmallow. Fly ball left field, and that is caught. And the West will get the 6-3 win, and they will advance to the championship. Rich with the win, Peregrino with the loss, Dan Bockel Jr. with the save. Your player of the game with the home run, Brandon Zahn. So we will have North versus South for the game 5. Go ahead and do that. I think I save, but safety save. Can never save too many times, especially in a playoff stream. Advance the day, we got the travel day. Deciding game 5, and it is going to be the one starters, including, legend now, Prospect League legend. Although, won't be sticking around in Prospect League, be going on to bigger, better things, but will have their name etched in the record books for a very long time. And that is the perfect game thrower, Jackson Ramirez, Professor Crockwell starting for the South. Winner advances. South is the 4 seed. North is the 1 seed. Give the mods a chance to get a prediction up. Yeah, it is never going. In fact, I even had to go. I was telling Tim before we started the stream. I was like, when I went into the file today, I had to go to the accomplishments. I just had to make sure partly because I still don't believe it, but just to make sure it was still there. Which game on stream? South versus North. Oh, did we only have one home run in that game? I guess I forgot to look. Yeah, I guess we did only have that one home run. So yeah. But yeah, South versus North. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter what order it's in, but yeah, South versus North. Also, I know we're not there yet because also at the end of the stream we will also simulate up to awards. So we'll see who gets awards. And I'm not gonna lie, this might be Jose's year. Jose has gotten 2 MVPs. Jose's been here since I believe the first season of Prospect League, and it's been a while. He's been living in the shadows. Brandon Zahn, but Brandon Zahn's had a not a good regular season. Really, he was below the Mendoza for most of it. But Jose, I think he leads. I think he leads the entire Prospect League in OPS. But we'll look later. Jose has only gotten 2 MVP awards. I know, right? Shocking. Do we have a prediction up? Or am I okay? I just want to make sure I'm not seeing thing or I'm not going crazy. Thank you. Will both starting pitchers go 5 innings? Will both starting pitchers go 5 innings? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to kind of wait ish on that one. In the small event that there's like somebody gets like, gives up 6 runs in an inning. Yeah, so Tim, would you like to explain to your co-GM what the deal is with your nameplate?
The deals with the what? Of
Your nameplate. You're being called out by your co.
course, I'm being caught up by Co. Basically, I was lazy and didn't ask for an updated nameplate when I officially joined Toronto like 2 seasons ago.
Starting off on the right foot with the Swifties. I see. Starting off on the right foot. Somebody needs to go wake up Beaver. Just saying. And yes, the wind is blowing from center in from center at 12. So do we? Well, see, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. We have seen. In fact, I think we had one stream this season where somebody hit it like 470 something, and the wind was blowing in from center at like 13 miles an hour. How that happened, I have no idea. Imagine if the wind was going the other direction. That thing probably would have gone over 500 feet if that were to be the case. Will both starting pitchers go 5 innings? Will they both go 5 innings? We'll give you one final minute. One final minute. And yes, don't worry, chat. I will be busting out my points. I'm going to wait till till we get to the championship round. Give y'all a chance to make me broke. I saved up some points. I mean, not much. Not much. Only like 3,000. But we'll probably have more by the time we get there. Nobody wants to put no. Nobody wants to do a vow. There we go. I was like, nobody. Like, I mean, yeah, we're gonna let yes go like uncontested. 20 seconds. Or actually, you know what? You know what? Probably better just let it until the first run of the game is scored. Once somebody scores a run, then close it. That's probably smarter. So you can leave it open even though I'm going to start the game. I got the first half, but since you did pick 5 innings, you might want to maybe close like the second inning. I'll leave it up to whoever wrote it, whoever did that prediction. But we can actually technically go ahead and start it. But yeah, wind blowing from center. We'll see what happens. Winner advances play the West. And it'll be Nicolino to lead off the top of the first. Hard ground ball to third. Out number 1. Sabor will ground that back to the pitcher. 2 quick outs for Jose. And it's a hard ground ball to third. So 3 ground balls, or well, all 3 staying in the infield. Start off the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first. Top of the order, Levine, Sanders, Zielinski. And that's hit pretty well. It's going to fall in for a base hit. It's going to be a double. Leadoff double for the North. Sanders is going to get beamed. Runners at first and second for Zielinski. And that is hit pretty well, but The wind kind of holding it back as well. One out. Runners still, though, at first and second for Dog Maple. Ball four. Bases juiced. One out for Honcho. Swing and a miss. Strike three. 2 outs. That'll bring up J-Dub. Ground ball, and they're going to get out of the jam. North, leaving them loaded. To the second we go. McCringleberry leading off for the South. Fly ball shallow center. Long run, but caught. Hoff, that's deep down the left field line to the corner and gone. Dinger time for Christopher Hoff and the South. On the board first. 1-0. And now Steele called strike three, just getting the up inside corner. Back again, fly ball to left field playable, and that'll end the top of the second. However, the North get the lead via the long ball. 1-0, bottom of the North order now for the second. Ghosty lines that out to right, out number one. Lay C, strike three, 2 outs. Now bring up Monsieur. Fly ball center field is going to fall in for a base hit. So runner on for the top of the order in Levine. Oh, Pickle. Another Pickle. Yeah. Oh, it's going to. Out. I don't know. I don't remember the last time we had 2 Pickles in one stream. Usually it
When
happens once a stream, if that.
last prospects stream that you and I did. I
Did
think it's
we?
also like I think it's also like either the last round or last game of round one or the chip series. I think.
Runner
But
at
yeah, I remember two. I remember there were two
out.
pickles. I'm pretty sure.
Base hit, swinging button ground out, pop up, caught out, stealing at second base. We'll see Sabor back at the plate in the top of the fourth. Is in the bottom of the third. Levine will lead off with a fly out. Sanders popped out to left, and Zielinski grounds that to third. So North going down in order 1, 2, 3. Both the one starters in this series for this game. Kind of expected a pitcher's duel as Sabor will strike out to start off the top of the fourth. They'll bring up Jose, and they'll walk Jose. Runner at first for Hingle. Runner going, and Jose got greedy. Greedy, Jose. As Hingle will ground that out to end the top of the fourth. Very aggressive on the base paths, apparently. As we go to the bottom half, Dog Maple, Honcho, and Dub due up. And Dog Maple's going to line that down the right field line for extra bases. It's a leadoff double, tying run in scoring position for Honcho. Strike three called. Just painting that corner. As Dub will draw the walk. Runners at first, second, one out for Ghosty. And that is going to fall in for a base hit, and that is going to tie the game. RBI single for Ghosty, and we're tied at 1. Still only 1 out in the inning as well. As that gets away, runners at second and third with 1 out. And that is should be deep enough. Throw to the plate is not in time. North take the lead on Lay's sac fly. And now Monsieur will strike out to end the bottom half. North, though, get 2 on the board. Top of the fifth, it'll be Hoff, Steele, and back again. Swing and a miss, strike 3 to Hoff. 1 out. Steele hit pretty well to center field, but caught. Back again. Got a little too far, and it's pretty well hit, but it's going to die out in front of the track for out number 3. We got a close one in a game 5, Tim. This should be fun.
Indeed, it should as C.J. Levine lead off at the bottom of the fifth inning, and that'll be a ground out. Austin Sanders is going to strike out on a cutter. Jaden Zielinski will routinely fly out as you said yes, both pitchers have made it past the fifth inning. So the yes will win. As that will be a single for the Lion Court. As Brendan Ryan will be out on a look like a 1-6 fielder's choice. Caught stealing. And that'll be a walk for Benedetto as Sabor will be out. Room to spare. We go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Dog Maple, Honcho, and Dub. There'll be a line out there. We have Mark Honcho. And it's going to be a pop out there. Pretty routine out there. J Dub will strike out. Gonna pitch down around the knees. No, up at top of the zone actually. We go to Jose, who will strike out. Went down, swinging a pitch outside. The Creamberry going to get one in there. Get base hit. Steal attempt here. Save. Not close. Hoff will strike out swinging on a cutter. So that one isn't hard, but caught. Go to the bottom of the seventh inning. It's 2-1 North. As Ghosty, who homered earlier, no, brought home a run was single earlier, was strikeout. Bringing Zach Lay, who's going to hit one hard. Gone. As it's now 3-1 for the North Tremors. As that one was hit 360 feet. And that's going to be a routine fly out from a Kringleberry. Or sorry, from a Stewart bringing up Levine. As
Oh
that
my
one
goodness.
go bounce off the wall. Thought it was going to be a home run, but no, just a double. He held up, and that'll be a walk for Sanders, bringing up Jaden Zielinski. That's going to be in there. That's going to bring home a run 5-1 North. Oh, it's 4-1 North, my bad. That's going to be ground out there to end the seventh inning. We go to the eighth. The South with some ground to make up here with 2 innings to do it. And that's going to be a strikeout for back again. Bring up Lestate Lion Court. That's going to be ground out there. Brendan Ryan was strikeout swinging 4-1 North Tremors. As we go to the bottom of the eighth inning, Mark Honcho will line out there. Jaden Dub, or sorry, J-Dub will ground out there, and Ghosty will line out in left field. The South down to their final 3 out as they are in danger of being knocked out here in 5, going back home. That's going to be a double. He's safe. Sabor ground out at first, away, and that's going to be an infield hit. He barely beat it out. That's going to be in there. That's going to be make it 4-2. We might have a rally start here in the ninth inning. And a strikeout on a changeup. One more opportunity as that will be out. The Tremors will move on to the chip. What a performance and a win for the North Tremors.
Ramirez with the
Uh,
win. Duggar with the save. Crockwell takes the loss. Jackson Ramirez is your player of the game. And I totally forgot. We're gonna look now at both the series are done. Your series MVP for the South, CJ Levine. And for the East and West series, Jordan Love. So those are
yeah,
your
I have to go real quick for
MVPs. Let's
the
go ahead and let's redo this ticker here. Actually, before I even do that, let's go save and go ahead and advance. Advance again. There we are. So let's go ahead and update that ticker. Best of 7, and we are watching every single game from here on out. So we have the West. Actually, let's space that out just a little. There we go. Now, North should have home field for being the higher seed. And they do. Okay. All right. Game 1 of the championship. It'll be Taco Bell versus David Corrigan.
all right,
I don't know
man.
if we
Sorry
have.
about that.
Oh no, you're fine. You literally did not miss anything. You did not miss a single thing. Um, give the mods a chance. I know we have a lot of different mods floating around, so just in case. Um, but yeah, game 1. So the West, which in this case ended up catapulting all the way up to the 2 seed. So this is technically a 1v2. I saw some other mods here too. I know you're doing your thing. You're fine. If not, I can make a prediction, but I don't want to overstep because I saw we had like 2 or 3 different people today.
Looks like the sim gave the
There we go.
North the pitching advantage just on virtue of like Corrigan had having a like nothing record with no ERA against the South or against the North, I mean, or no, against the West.
And we do have a prediction at.
Because like,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm looking at Taco Bell. He's obviously faced the North before, but I think the sim gave the pitching win to Corrigan based entirely off the fact that he is, like I said, 0-0 with no ERA against the West because he hasn't played the West.
Sorry, that cough. Yeah. So Corrigan, I believe, was put in the last stream, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe 2 streams ago. So um, so yeah, with Prospect League, we're adding people all the way up to the very end. So may run into a few of those. Over under 10 and a half total runs. Over under 10 and a half total runs, and we'll give y'all let that run. Give ourselves a mini break. Mini break. Um, I mean, if everybody's doing that, I guess I'll do the Fetty strategy. I don't know if Fetty's around. We ping him all the time. Um, always bet the over. I put all my points in on over. 3,110. Which, by the way, I don't know if I've mentioned this in the stream yet. If you are new, this is your first time watching the stream. Every 10,000 Twitch points you earn, you can redeem it for $1,000,000 PBE dollars. The one thing you do have to do, though, is make sure you fill out that Google form that we put out there in the chat. You only need to do it one time, unless you change your Twitch handle or your PBE handle. If you do that, then go fill out again with updated information. But make sure you fill that out, so in that way, if you redeem those 10,000 points, our awesome mods will know who to give the money to. So just make sure you do that. But it also pays to be in predictions. Just saying. got we got almost halfway to 10,000 in the prediction right now. But you guys got about I think 2 minutes. Where is it? Yeah, 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes. In fact, you know what? It might be just because I'm curious more than anything. I made a joke that we wouldn't do this, but we will. Let's do a stam check. Mostly because I'm curious. So yeah, so they'll have lots. They have only one pitcher for the North unavailable. And everybody available for the West. Unfortunately, if you're like me and you want to do a stam check for the Ranas, I can't do that though, just because the Ranas aren't in this file. Maybe one day, I'll wake up and Punk will magically insert a ghost fifth team strictly for the Ranas, and we'll put Big Boom on there too. Just we'll make a clone, and Rory could be all by himself on the Ranas. Everybody wins. It'll just be like the fifth team as a spectator.
Just clone Big Boom 8 different times,
We would need eight
and
different
then
adjectives for the word big, though. Or sorry, not adjectives. Eight different synonyms.
synonyms.
Yeah, synonyms. Where anybody who has a thesaurus, we're gonna need a thesaurus.
Two, three,
So,
six,
great
one,
question. You earn them automatically for just watching the stream, so you do accumulate that way. Um, the only other way would be participating in the predictions and maybe winning some stuff, maybe winning some points from the predictions that way. But you do get points just for watching the stream. I don't remember what the ratio is, but those are the two ways that you can get Twitch points. And I believe you finished that last game, which means you're first in this one. Am I correct? Maybe. Are you there?
Did you ask me a question?
Yeah. I believe since you finished up the last game, I believe you're first in this one, right?
I am, yes.
At some point in the stream, I'm gonna forget the order. Just ask our good friend Chadwick, who couldn't make it tonight. Usually, at some point in the stream, especially for this one, I always forget. With that being said, game one. West and the North, wind blowing in from center at 13. Where have we heard that story before? Let's head on out to City Field.
And we begin the game with a single up the middle for Satel, bring up Taton, and that's going to be a 4 pitch walk. Full count, that's going to be a full count walk for Bolt, bringing up Brendan Zan, as it's going to rob a hit, but going to bring home a run as that would have brought home at least 2, maybe even clear the base paths, as a Lusky will come up and get an RBI. 2-0 on that single. As Jordan Love will hit one. Caught. And a walk on a full count. That's like the third walk already for Corrigan. As apparently he stepped on the bag and got bones out. I thought he got there late. We go to the bottom of the first inning. That is a pop up and caught. Jaden Zelinsky, the shortstop, will be out, bringing up Mark Huncho. Ever balanced hitter will fly out. We go to the top of the second inning. 9-1 and 2 up next as we start with Stewart, who's going to be hit by the pitch. Oregon already having some control issues early on, banking on defense to back him up. as they'll play and the strikeout looking on a very borderline pitch. Actually looked to be outside the zone. And then his dog Maple will ground out there, bring a Dub, who is going to sky one, but can be routine out. Austin Sanders will strike out swinging. We go back to the top of the third. West still up to nothing. As Balt's gonna be up next. I ain't gonna smack one, but gonna be no, it's gonna be out of the park. 3-0. That's the first one this postseason for Balts for Prospect League. It's gonna be 3-0. And Zahn is going to get one into the corner. That's going to be runner on. And a strikeout looking for Zaluski. Zaluski will bring up Love, who's going to strike out on a swing and a miss. Pitch outside looked like. That's going to be caught for the third out, but 3-0 Blizzard. As we go to Melo Mistio, center fielder, Abe Ghosty is going to ground out there. And Zach Lay is
Oh,
going to be robbed of a hit on great defense. As North go 1-2-3, we go to top of the fourth inning with Bubanetti leading us off. That's gonna be no. I thought I was gonna be out of here, but no, it's not. Corrigan will give up another hit as he is just being banged around right now. And that's going to be out on a sinker. And runner is safe at second base. Stolen base. And out there will end the inning. So the Blizzard get 2 men in scoring position, but can't bring them home. As we go to bottom fourth inning with CJ Levine leading us off in a close ball game. And that's going to be out. Single there. And a double play, 4-6-3. And that's going to be a strikeout for Honcho. Guy looking on a cutter. It's a gunner on the knees. Go top of the thing with Zahn, who is going to swing and miss. Couldn't hold up in time. Zaluski is going to pop out in right field, bring up Jordan Love, who's going to strike out as we go to the bottom of the fifth inning with Lucy taking it away. Or no,
wait,
nasbase taking it
who?
away.
Okay,
I'm
does that mean
I'm
we?
like
So you heard it here first. Everybody in Sim channel, we should all go ping Moosey. Doug Maples swinging a miss, strike three, one out. I've been called a lot. I
I'm
don't know if I've been
tired,
called Moosey yet.
man.
J Dub will strike out as well. 2 outs, bottom of the
I
fifth.
was thinking like earlier when you said like the joke, I was thinking about like our inside joke about how we ping Lucy, but everything it just came out me saying Lucy instead of
There
Nas.
you go. Now you go. There you go. You just you voluntold yourself to go pick him. 1-2-3 in that bottom of the fifth, top of the sixth. Bones with a base hit to lead off. Still
I
three
need to
nothing
move
West
that
game.
man.
Swing and a miss, strike three, 1 out to Bubanetti as Stewart will get a base hit up the middle. First and second, 1 out for Sato. And it's going to be bases loaded after the walk. Tatton. Oh, it gets away, and that's going to bring in another run. 4-0 West. Second and third, 1 out. And ball four, the base is back to being loaded for Bolts. Brandon Zahn on deck, by the way. Not going to be deep enough for the home run or the sac fly. Oh, my. Ghosty gunning him down at home.
That was a nice throw,
Wow.
not gonna lie. That was a nice throw.
4-0 is the score as Mystere gets on with the infield hit. Will the North create some momentum as Ghosty will strike out? One out, runner at first for Lay. Runner going, throw to second, not going to be in time. Swing and a miss by Lay, 2 outs. Top of the order for Levine. Called, strike 3. 8 strikeouts for Taco Bell through 6 shutout innings here in game 1. Top of the 7th, Zahn leading off, and he's going to lace a base hit to right. Leadoff runner on for Zalewski. Bunt. Bunt. They get the lead. Wow. Just got Zahn as the lead runner. I guess I'll just sit in the corner and think about what I did. As that's a fly out by Love, and Bones will ground out to end the top of the 7th. We're at the stretch. West leading by 4 in game 1 of the championship. It'll be Zielinski to lead off the bottom half. Fly ball center field, and that'll be caught. 1 out. Honcho, fly ball deep right on the run track. Oh my. Foot in front of the track, or foot in front of the wall for the out as Dog Maple grounds out. 1-2-3 inning for the North. Top of the 8th, it'll be Bubinetti. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Stewart, grounder to third, out number 2. Sato, swing and a miss, strike 3. Go to the bottom of the 8th. Dub, Sanders, and Monsieur due up. Swing and a miss. They'll complete the strikeout at first base, 1 out to J-Dub. Swing and a miss by Sanders. 10 strikeouts for Taco Bell. As Monsieur is going to hit that to right. It's going to fall in for a base hit. Runner at first, 2 outs. Ghosty, swing and a miss, strike 3. 11
14
Ks in
pitches,
8 innings. It
14
doesn't get
pitches
much better.
away if from a Maddox. He's at 86 pitches right now for Taco Bell.
That might change because it doesn't update right before the switch of the innings. So that might be a little bit higher as Tatton grounds out. Bolts, fly ball to left. 2 outs. Zahn, check swing. He did go around. 1-2-3 inning. Last chance for the North. 4 to tie, 5 to take the win. And they will take out Taco Bell. He will not pitch the 9th. It'll be Dan Buckle Jr. striking out
I
Lay to
wanted
start
to
off the
see
bottom of the 9th.
Maddox.
Levine called, strike 3, and now the North are down to their final out. Zielinski, ground ball to the shortstop, and that'll do it. A combined 3-hitter for West pitching. They get the 4-0 win. They took him out after 93. So, I mean, he could have, but fantastic pitching. 13 strikeouts for West pitching. Taco Bell obviously is going to be your player of the game. 8 shutout innings. It, like I said earlier, it does not get much better than that. And then
I
our
mean,
prediction was over under 10.5 total runs, I believe it was. So unders won. Congratulations, chat. I declare bankruptcy. Didn't have to wait
then
long to bankrupt me. I'm blame Fetty. It's Fetty's fault. That's what I get for listening to his
anytime,
strategy.
anytime that you can go 8 innings of shutout work and only give me up 2 innings. I under 100 pitches. I'd say that's a good candidate for player of the game.
Let me update the ticker. We'll go to game 2. And this time I made sure I put on the right team. West up 1-0. It's the 2 starters. Cody Ogg for the West. Jorbel Boykins for the right. Or for the North. Sorry, I was looking at the wind. Wind blowing from right to left at 13. And Punk, to answer your question, if you're still around, it looks like this one has 80,319 in attendance.
At least we have instituted the stupid Manfred rule, Brizzy.
Oh man, I'm so and I believe, and I don't know. KP is an HO, so he'll correct me if I'm wrong. I believe we have the Manfred rule in the spring
Spring
training for the
training,
major
yeah.
leagues, I believe only, not the minor leagues. Somebody will correct me on that.
Just as long as they keep it out of regular season and playoffs, I'm perfectly fine because I really despise the Manfred Bush rule, especially as a pitch contact closer
If it was up to me,
for Toronto.
I guess while we waiting to see if we'll get a if we don't have a prediction up here in the next minute or two, I might go make one myself here for game two. Um, but if it was up to me, you know what we do for a tiebreaker instead? We will, if everybody doesn't want extra innings, even though personally, and I think I'm in the minority, especially since I love bunts. Um, I don't mind it going 20 innings or 22 innings or let it happen. Let it happen. But
Yeah, no. My
if
issue with
oh,
the
go ahead.
Manfred rule is that it like unfairly penalizes closers coming in with the narrow runner because if they are a runner to score and it's the home team runner, they get slapped with the loss. So a pitch to contact pitcher like a swing and a miss would be very unfairly um, hurt by that because then he'd be slapped with the loss. And that's my issue with the Manfred rule. Is it unfairly punishes closers who come in with an inherited runner.
I threw up a prediction, by the way. Who leads after the seventh? West, North, or tied? West, North, or tied? And to finish my thought, if it was up to me, if nobody wants to do extra innings, that's fine. We'll just each side pick a batter. You get three swings and just do a mini home run derby, a la like a shootout in hockey. Because frankly, nothing should end in a tie. There should be no ties in professional sports. That is the equivalent of giving a participation medal, in my opinion. There has to be, it's a competition. There has to be a winner and a loser. No questions asked.
For like the NFL, I don't like it when a game ends in a time. What I really think the issue is if it's overtime, like every team is in a just keep doing overtime and team scores and win.
Somebody in
You know,
chat will correct me.
don't end after just a single quarter of overtime.
I think
Keep
it,
going.
I think it was Japanese baseball. There's ties. In fact, no, it is Japanese, the Japanese baseball league that has ties. The only reason I know that is because my former co-GM, who just left GMing. I mean, are you or KDR? Who do we consider the replacement for T Stoles? Who wants
Um,
that? Who wants that moniker?
I mean,
Because
it
T
depends. It
Stoles
depends
loves to
on.
remind me that there's ties in Japanese baseball.
I guess it depends on like what T Stools did, because like I typically do more like the simming and predictions stuff, whereas KDR handles like all like the drafting and trades and stuff.
Oh, so KDR, if you're still watching, congratulations, you're T Stoles. Congratulations. Although I don't know if that's something I should congratulate you on, which means Tim, congratulations. You used to. Well, wait a minute. Well, after me, it was Scud. So congrats, you're Scud. You were the new Scud.
Like, yeah, no, I handle like all like the like simming for like predictions and stuff when it comes to the team.
Think we'll go ahead and get on into this because it is who leads after the seventh. Um, I will try to pay attention to close that after maybe the second or third inning, even though I'm actually doing play by play first, since I've finished the last one. But skies are clear, wind blowing right to left at 13. West looking to go up 2-0 in the series before we head to the North's home field. It'll be Sato leading off for the Blizzard, face Jorbel Boykins of the North. And it's going to be a grounder back to the pitcher to start off the game, 1 out. Zalewski grounds that also back to the pitcher, 2 outs. As Baltz will line that into center field, 2 out single. Runner at first for Zahn, fly ball left field, caught. Runner left stranded to start off the top of the first. We go to the bottom half, Levine, Sanders, and Zielinski. As Levine will lace that into the gap. That's going to be extra bases. Leadoff double. And now Sanders will draw the walk. Runners at first and second. No outs for Jaden Zielinski. Runner going to third and way out at third. Oh my, that was not advised. As Zielinski will line that out. 2 outs. Dog Maple called strike 3. Both sides getting a hit. Both sides leaving the runner stranded. We go to the second inning. Jordan Love leading off for the West. Ground ball to the second baseman, out number 1. Bones, fly ball right field, caught. 2 down now for Tatton. Grounder to the second baseman, 1-2-3 inning for the West. It'll be Honcho leading off for the North in the bottom half of the inning. Fly ball left field, caught. 1 out for J-Dub. And it's going to be a base hit to left. So runner at first, 1 out for Ghosty. Runner going throw to second is in time, 2 outs. And Ghosty will draw the walk, so runner at first for Lay. Runner going, throw to second, not in time, stolen base. Lay gets hit by the pitch. That'll bring up Monsieur with 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Called strike 3. We've played 2 and we're still scoreless. We go to the top of the third. Bubinetti gets the base hit to lead off. That'll bring up Stewart. Base hit to left as well. Runners at first and second, no outs for Sato. And that's going to go down the line. That's going to be a base hit. 1-0 West. Runners at second and third for Zalewski, who gets beamed. Bases juiced. No outs. Baltz at the plate. Ground ball out at second. Double play. Run scores on the double play. 2-0. Runner at third. 2 outs for Zahn. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Since it's a double play, that will not be an RBI for Baltz. 2-0, go to the bottom of the third. Top of the order for Levine. And it's going to be a ground ball, 1 out. Sanders. Fly ball, shallow center. Caught, out number 2. Zielinski will hit a slow roller to the shortstop, and they get him just in time at first base. 1-2-3 inning for the North. Stays 2-0, top of the fourth. Jordan Love hits that deep, and it's gone. Dinger time for Jordan Love. Adds another for the West. They lead 3-0 in the top of the fourth. And now Atlas Bones. Ground ball to third, over to first in time. 1 out for Tatton. Ground ball as well to the first base side, takes it unassisted. Bubinetti, slow roller to the second baseman, and they give up the home run, but then retire the next 3. West up by 3. We go to the bottom half. Excuse me. Dog Maple flies out to left. Honcho, grounder to first. In time, 2 outs. J Dub, fly ball left field. Caught for out number 3. We'll go to the top of the fifth. Sato, Zalewski, and Bolts for the West. Popped up and caught to start off the inning. Top of the order for Sato, grounder to the shortstop. In time, 2 outs. And Zalewski caught looking strike 3. Will the North's offense wake up, Tim? They definitely need to find something.
Yeah, they are struggling here. They're about to go down 0-2. They can't, do something about it, as that will be a lineup for Ghosty and a pop out for Zach Way. Bring up Milo Monsieur, as that will be a single 2 out. And then that will be picked off. So that removes the base runner from contention. West is up 3-0. As that's going to be a line out for Bell Zahn, who is going to line out to left field. Jordan Love, who had a phenomenal season in the NFL, is going to go for three and picked off, going for three. Still 3-0 Blizzard if we go down to the bottom of the sixth inning. So being leading us off, that's going to be in it. That should be a single for TJ Levine, bringing up Austin Sanders. That's going to be a stolen base there. And a through pass on the full count walk. With Zelinsky, who is going to strike out on a outside the zone. And rewind those blocks, because with that one, we are tied. 3-run moonshot, 377 feet from DW Dog Maple. Is the pitch, and it's going to be into the corner. Honcho is safe at second base with a stand-up double. Strikeout from Dub will bring up Ghosty. And Ghosty is toasty as he is on with a single. And Way hits one, caught at the wall. Almost another 3-run blast to open the door wide open. Instead, we go to the top of the seventh inning, tied 3 apiece. Alice Bones 0-2 as he will hit a single. Maybe John Taton, as that's going to be caught. Bit of an unlucky go there. So error that's going to be a line out there. So runners at first and second, 2 away here in the top of the seventh inning. That's over his head. The West is going to break this tie. It's 4-3. Zalewski will line out in foul territory as we go to the seventh inning stretch. 4-3 West Blizzard as they lead the series 1-0. That's going to be a single for Milo Mistiori, and he's picked off again. Second time today he's picked off as Levine be able to single. Austin Sanders, who will ground into a double play as the Norths cannot break through. And we go to the top of the eighth inning. Bolts flying out. Zan will hit deep and gone. Solo shot 355 feet from Brandon Zan. It's 5-3 West Blizzard. As Jordan Love will come up to bat and will be out on a ground ball Atlas Bones, the catcher, will be safe on a close play at home, first base. And Tatone will strike out on a pitch looked to be outside. Don't know what the ump was seeing there. Go to the bottom of the eighth inning. That's going to be a single for Zelensky. And DWW tied it up earlier. Was swinging and missing a pitch outside. And Mark Honcho. And that will be in there for a single as it just barely fell in. J Dub will strike out swinging. It's now going to be Ghosty up next, two away, around the first and second. And caught. The Tremors. Down to 3 outs remaining as the Blizzard hope to add on some insurance runs in this 2-run game. As that will be a walk for Bobanetti, bringing Stewart, who is going to be safe on an infield single. Double play for a third with one away here, and that's going to bring home a run, 6-3 West. As we'll go to Seymour Bolts, and that's going to be a single. Runners at the corners, now two away here in the top of the ninth inning. And that out will limit the damage as they could only bring across one run. But the North has some ground to cover if they want to tie the series up at one apiece. And that's going to be in there, a leadoff single for Way. Ring Milo Monsieur. And the fielder cannot come up with this. In
Oh no.
okay, there we go. My Discord's being very slow right now, but bases are loaded. As the run will come across the score. My Discord froze momentarily. So it's 6-4
Oh
North,
no.
and they might
Oh
walk it off
no.
here. It's gonna be
Tie.
6-5. It's gonna be
Tie.
6-6. They tied it up. 2-run single by Dog Maple. The runner won't tag up.
Oh, oh, it's over.
Did they walk it off? They walked it off in the ninth inning. Down three as they tie it up at one game apiece. Talk about a ninth inning comeback.
Oh man.
I would be shocked if Dogable does not get player of the game.
Dom Abel does get player of the game. Duggar with the win. Kylo Ren with the blown
How
save
many runs
loss.
did they bat in?
That was 4 runs in the bottom of the ninth.
They got 5 RBIs. Holy. So all but
And let
two
me take a look
runs
at that
batted
prediction
in
one more time. Who
were
leads
from one player.
for West won the prediction? And yeah, yeah, I'm starting to hear an echo on my side.
Are you hearing that go on your end?
Yeah.
It's fine earlier. It's still weird. I don't know why it's echoing now all of a sudden.
So somebody put in a very well timed value bet. West technically were leading after the seventh, 4-3. So there we go. And then I'm gonna update that. So we're tied at one apiece. And if you need to hop out of the Discord and hop back in, feel free. And I can take the first half while you see about getting that squared away.
Yeah, I'll try that. Hang on real quick.
Series heads to the west, where the West uses Chase Field for their home ballpark. The roof is closed.
Okay, are they hearing an echo now?
Um. Oh wait, did you hop out or did you mute yourself?
What
but
was that?
I do not hear myself. So we should be good.
Okay.
Do we have any mods hanging around still? I haven't seen any in a minute, so I don't want to make predictions if somebody's working on one. In fact, I might actually just use. We'll just do that. Flash prediction. Flash prediction. Unless somebody beats me to it. We'll see. I think I might be first. Yep. Over under 10 and a half total runs. I'm just going to copy. I'm going to borrow. I'm going to borrow. Just for the sake of time. Over under 10 and a half. Give you all a chance while I go hydrate real quick. Give me just a moment. Sorry about that. Everything look good on your side, Tim? Now that you kind of bumped out of Discord and bumped back in,
We'll find out.
I'll just kind of do this so you can see
So
if it's
far
lagging.
now it's looking good, but it typically will only happen like actually in the game.
Ah,
Very good copy.
guess while I'm here, let me make sure I don't have anything unnecessary open, which I don't. So give y'all another minute. Over under 10 and a half total runs. Over under 10 and a half total runs. And then I guess, I mean, it didn't take you that long to bump out and bump back in. Did you want to do the first half after all?
Sure, I'll do it for Seth.
And actually, you know what? I'll close that after the second inning. Unless, or after the second inning, or until someone scores first, until the first run, whichever happens first. So if somebody scores in the first inning, we're closing the first inning. With that being said, let's get into game three, series tied at 1.
All right, we go to first Ladine running out to begin the game. Austin Sanders will strike out on the knuckle curve. Jaden Zelensky will be out there. So 1, 2, 3 inning. The West up next. Here in the bottom of the first inning. As Renhira Sato will draw a 4-pitch walk. Tatan will get a single runners at the corners now. Seymour Baltz is going to fly out to center field. And that's going to be an RBI for Brandon Zahn. We got Paulo Zalewski, as that's going to be out number 3. So 1 across the score here in the inning. We go to the top of the second with Dog Maple, who will be out on a ground ball. Mark Honcho is going to ground out as well. J Dub is going to fly out to end the half. So, no runs, no hits, no one left on. Jordan Love batting for the West, as that will be he bobbles it. That's gonna be error from Stewart, as that'll be a walk. And it's gonna be down the corner or down the line. It's gonna be saved 2-0 West Prospects for the Blizzard. Brandon Stewart is going to strike out. That pitch looked to be outside. Sato will pull that one back. That's going to be out number two. As Taton will bring home a run. It's 3-0. As Bobst will be out there in game number three. We go to the top of the third. It's 3-0. It's 3-0. And that's going to be a double for Ghosty. So lead off double, but a strikeout on swing and a miss. And Miss Yor will fly out there. That's going to be two away. And hit by pitch. A bobbled ball onto a passed ball on a wild pitch. That's going to bring home a run. Maybe two. It's bring home 2 runs. 3-2 North. We'll give it a go. And he will be retired. The top of the third. Then we go to the bottom of the third with Zahn leading us off.
Ooh.
That's going to be gone. Home run. First pitch of the at bat, end of the inning. 378 feet, 4-2 West for Blizzards. Pauzalewski will be safe with a single as run. The throw comes in too late. And out number one there. A wild pitch will dance runner to third. And that's going to cost them. That's going to score another run. Bubonetti will be out on a strikeout, swing and a miss on a pitch way outside the zone. 5-2 West to go top of the fourth inning. That's going to be out there. Mark Honcho will fly out to center field, rather lazy fly out there, base empty, 2 outs, and that's going to be caught to higher the side. North will go down 1-2-3. Bottom of the fourth inning now. 5-2. Your West Blizzards. And Stewart is going to be on with a single. And will move up to second base as he gets that single into a double. And a full count walk will put runners at first and second. And it'll be a walk will load the bases. As
Oh
no
my gosh.
save. Bases will still be loaded. 6-2 now. And that'll be a line out there as Zaluski will come up and strike out on a high piece of cheese. Jordan Love, the power hitter, will line out as they cannot do any damage with the bases loaded. Only stretching across 1 run. We're top of the fifth inning. Aid Ghosty was 1-for-1 as he will pop out. Zach Lay round out there. Out number 2. Milo Monsieur. Breakout 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Nasbase, take it away.
West have scored in every inning up to this point. We'll see what happens at the bottom of the fifth. Bones will lead it off with a base hit. Oh, and an error. Base hit, error. He ends up at second base. Bubinetti on the ground ball to second with advance runner to third. Stewart will ground in that run. 5 straight innings with a run for the West. 7-2. Top of the order for Sato. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and then we'll go on to the 6th. It'll be Levine leading off for the North. And it's a swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 out. And now Austin Sanders. Fly ball left field. Caught for out number 2. Zielinski will line that into left field. Runner at first, 2 outs for Dog Maple. Strike 3 called. High and over the plate. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Tatton, Baltz, and a red hot Brandon Zahn due up as Tatton will ground out. Baltz will hit that deep to right. It's a laser and it's over the wall and gone. Dinger time for Seymour Baltz. And it's a 6-run Wesley. They have scored a run in every inning up to this point now. As Zahn will pop that up foul ground first base side and it is caught on the run. And Zalewski will strike out to end the bottom of the 6th. We've played 6, West up by 6. Top of the 7th, Honcho, Dub, and Ghosty due up. And Honcho will lead off with a base hit. Dub lines that to right, but it will be caught, 1 out. Ghosty, fly ball down the left field line to the corner, and it's gone. 2-run dinger for Abe Ghosty. And it's now a 4-run deficit for the North, 8-4. And Lay will strike out to make it 2 outs in the inning, bring up Monsieur. Ground ball to the shortstop, and that'll end the top of the 7th at the stretch. West leading by 4. It'll be Love, Bones, and Bubinetti due up. Love will be called. Strike 3. Oh, my. Just a bit outside. Bones down the left field line. That's going to be gone in the corner.
I would say that was more than just a bit outside. These umps have been all over the place with the strike zone.
Bones with the dinger makes it 9-4. West has scored in each of the 7 innings up to this point. Bubinetti will ground out for 2 outs. And Stewart's going to hit that to the wall in center for extra bases. Runner at second, 2 outs, top of the order, Sato. Runner going to third, and he's going to steal third.
Have we ever had a team in a prospect league game score at least 1 run every inning?
I don't know, and unfortunately, I don't think there's a way for us to even check in the history books. I don't recall it ever happening. Top of the 8th, Levine will strike out. North down by 5. Sanders now.
Because you've done prospect league since the beginning, right?
Almost, not quite. 2/3. 2/3 of the way. Enoch or Punk would probably be the best ones to ask that, as that's flown out by Zielinski. Runner at first, 2 outs for Dog Maple. Strike 3. Bottom of the 8th, Tatton, Baltz, and Zahn due up. And it's going to be popped up in the infield, caught by the shortstop for Tatton. Baltz, line to right, caught. Brandon Zahn is going to ground that out, and, well, we'll never know. It won't happen today. West made it 7 innings, and they finally put up a goose egg in the 8th. Final chance for the North. Honcho, Dub, and Ghosty down by 5 as Honcho swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 out. And now J-Dub. Grounder to the shortstop, over to first in time, 2 outs. Final out now as Ghosty, that's going to go to the gap. So this game's not over yet. It's going to be a triple, in fact, for Ghosty. Zach Lay is going to swing and miss for strike 3, and that'll end Game 3 West. Getting the win 9-4. Overs do get the prediction. Let me go pay that out. And in case I don't know if we have any mods hanging around, if anybody wants to get that next prediction up, greatly appreciated. Rocker with the win, balls with the loss. Atlas Bones is your player of the game. Oh my gosh. I just want to throw this out there. Ghosty had all the hard parts of a cycle. Didn't have the single. A double, a triple, and a home run. And
Ugh.
we have had we had a cycle last season or the season prior. And I believe that's the only cycle on record. Or no, Summer Dog was the first, and then we Duckley had one that same year. And I guess we oh my gosh, we did Catfish Gordon had a cycle and we missed it, I suppose. Catfish Gordon
Yeah,
had we had
I
oh my
remember
gosh.
the a summer dog cycle. I
We were here
believe
for that.
that.
Yeah, we were both
Yeah,
on the call for that one. Oh man. I don't remember if I saved. Let me go save again. And actually, let me update the ticker. Sorry, had to clear my throat. All right, got the ticker done. And then I believe I am first. Rufus
you are.
close
Yes,
again.
you are. Yes, you're first.
Thank you, mods.
Basically, in this series, I'm doing the odd games. You're doing the even games. So this
Ooh,
is game four.
who made this
Or
prediction?
no, wait, no, no. Is it? No, it's game. Yes, game four. It's 2-1.
I like this one.
So
So over under 3.5 total runs in the final 3 innings of the game. So seventh
ooh,
to the ninth inning. So just to reiterate, over under 3.5 total runs in the seventh to ninth inning. And we can actually start this game while that's going on, since that won't, I mean, basically start till the seventh inning there. So with that being said, let's just go right into game four. Will the West put the North against the wall, or will we have a tie series? As Levine, fly ball deep right, that's caught for out number one. Sanders, smothered, but that's going to be a base hit. Infield hit for Sanders. Zielinski will get a base hit as well. Runner going to third, throw to third, not in time. Runners to the corners for Dog Maple. That should be deep enough to bring in the run. No, it will not. It will not. Honcho strikes out. Runner stranded in the corners. We go to the bottom half. Sato, Zalewski, and Bolts do up. And that's a grounder by Sato. And a base hit for Zalewski to right field. So runner at first, one out for Bolts. Ground ball, there's one. They're not going to turn two. Fielder's choice. Brandon Zahn to the plate. Slow roller to the second baseman, and they'll toss it to the shortstop covering to get the force. Scoreless through one. Top of the second now for J-Dub. Base hit to center field to lead off. And now Ghosty. That's going to be a base hit as well. Runners at first and second, no outs for Lay. Fly ball right field. Runner's going to tag and go to third. Runners in the corners, one out for Monsieur. Fly ball right field. It's going to fall in for a base hit. North on the board first. 1-0 runner is safe at third. Monsieur with the RBI single. Runner going throw to second in time. 2 outs. As Levine will get a base hit. That'll bring in another run. 2-0. Runner at first for Sanders. And that's going to be a base hit to center field. That'll allow Zielinski to come up to bat. Ground ball to the second baseman over to first in time for the third out. North, though, get 2 runs on 5 hits. Go to the home half. There'll be Love, Bones, and Tatton. And that's ball 4 to Jones, or to Love. Now Bones. Grounder to first, over to second. Oh, no, bobbled on the throw to second. Everybody's safe. Tatton will fly that out shallow center. One out, runners at first, second for Bubinetti, and that's going to be a base hit. And they will send the runner from second home, and in time will score 2-1 North. Tying run in scoring position with one out for Stewart. Called strike three. A little low, but they're going to give it to him, and Sato will strike out as well. West get a run on the board, leave two stranded. North have the slim lead for now. Dog Maple to lead off the top of the third will ground out to the shortstop, one out. Honcho, check swing, went around. So 2 outs, and now J-Dub. Base hit up the middle. So runner at first, 2 outs, and now Ghosty. Grounder to the third baseman, and he'll get over there in time. And we'll go to the bottom of the third. Zalewski, Baltz, and Zahn. As Zalewski will get the base hit up the middle, so leadoff runner is on for the West. Brings up Seymour Baltz. Grounder to the second baseman, over to second for one, and they get the double play, 4-6-3. As Zahn will fly out to center field to end the third inning. 2-1 still the score. Zach Lay leading off for the North. Ground ball to the shortstop, and that's going to be scored a infield single, not an error. As Monsieur will pop that out to right. One out, runner aboard. Levine, throw to second on the stolen base is in time. 2 outs. And Levine will get a base hit. So runner aboard, 2 outs for Sanders. Runner going, throw to second this time is going to be not in time and an error. So runner at third, 2 outs on the error. And Sanders, that's going to be smothered. That's going to bring in a run. 3-1 on the infield RBI single for Austin Sanders. As Zielinski will take ball 4. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, Dog Maple. Grounder to third, throw to first in time. North, though, get a run on the board, extend the lead, 3-1. 5-6-7 due for the West, as Jordan Love will take the leadoff walk. Atlas Bones, fly ball deep right, going back, and it's gone! Dinger time, and we are tied. Atlas Bones, second home run in as many games, and we're knotted up at 3. Tadden, fly ball center field, caught, 1 out. Bubinetti, grounder to the second baseman, 2 outs. Stewart will get a base hit, so that'll bring Sato to the plate. Ground ball to the shortstop. Out at second, beat him on the foot race. We are tied at 3. We go to the top of the 5th. Honcho, base hit up the middle. Runner at first for J-Dub. And that's going to go to the gap. That's going to bounce off the wall. Runner is going to hold up at third base. Second and third, no outs for Ghosty. And that should be deep enough to bring in the run. Throw to the plate is not in time. Sac fly RBI for Ghosty. North retake the lead 4-3. And that's going to be extra bases off the top of the wall in right center off the bat of Lay. 5-3 North. Monsieur is going to hit that to center field. That's going to be extra bases as well. 6-3 on the double. North looking to lay it on. Top of the order, Levine. And that's to center field. This time it'll be caught. 2 outs. Sanders, grounder to third, over to first in time. North, though, have the 6-3 lead. Lots of back and forth. 15 hits for the North already, Tim. Is Tim, you still there? Oh, Tim got kicked off. Tim got kicked off. I'll take care of the game the rest of the way. As that run will be safe. 6-4 North. Bottom of the 5th, 1 out for Zahn. popped up behind home plate, caught 2 outs. Love flies that out to center field, and the West do get a run on the board. Sorry, I was trying to see what happened with Tim. I did not see how that run technically scored. But we go to the sixth. It's a 2-run lead for the North. Zielinski base hit up the middle. 16 hits now for the North as Dog Maple will fly that out number 1. Oh, error on the pickoff. Runner goes to second. Honcho will ground that out to the second baseman. Runner to third for J-Dub, who will swing and miss for strike 3. Very eventful. Game 4. North looking to tie up the series. They lead 6-4. Bones, to lead off the bottom half of the inning, will ground out 1 out. Tatton, fly ball deep left, track wall, caught at the wall. And Bubinetti will fly out to right field to end the 6th inning. Still a 6-4 lead, bottom of the order due up for the North. Ghosty, base hit up the middle, lead off the top of the 7th. That gets away from the catcher, runner to second. And, caught on a line off the bat of Lay. Monsieur, fly ball deep left, but it'll be caught. 2 outs. Top of the order for Levine. Fly ball right field. That is caught for out number 3. Still a close one at the stretch. 6-4 North. Bottom of the order due up for the West. 9-1-2, in fact. As Stewart called. Strike 3. At the knees. 1 out. Sato hits that back to the pitcher, but beats out the throw. Infield hit for Sato. Zalewski there. Oh, no, error. Error on the throw to second. Runner going to third. Safe at third. Baltz. Base hit up the middle makes it a 1-run deficit. Tying run's going to be 90 feet away with 1 out for Brandon Zahn. And Zahn should tie the ball game. We'll see. Throw to the plate is not in time. We are back to being tied. And that's going to be a base hit to left off the bat of Love. Runners in the corners for the West with 2 outs and Bones. That gets away, and the West are going to take the lead. Passed ball. 7-6 West as Bones will take the walk. Momentum shift as Tatton will strike out. We go on to the 8th. Oh my, 7-6. Top of the 8th now for Sanders. And that's going to be a base hit to lead off the inning. That'll bring up Zielinski. Fly ball right field, that's caught on a rope. 1 out for Dog Maple. That's hit pretty well, but it's going to be caught in deep left. 2 outs. As Honcho will hit that to left as well, and it is caught. North will leave a runner stranded. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Bubinetti, Stewart, and Sato. Bubinetti will pop that up near the first base bag, out number 1. Stewart. That's deep in the gap. It's going to bounce off the wall. That is going to be a 1-out triple for Brandon Stewart. Insurance run 90 feet away as Sato will bring it in on the base hit. 8-6 West with 1 out. Zalewski grounds that to the second baseman. They're going to get the double play, 4-6-3. But the West do add another. 2 to tie for the North, 3 to take the lead. Top of the 9th, J-Dub pops it up in the infield, 1 out. Ghosty, fly ball left field, that's caught. Down to their final out, Zach Lay is going to line that to left, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. West go up 3-1 in the series.
One, two, one, two.
No, I hear you. I hear you. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I don't know if Starchy's still around. Dan Buckle Jr. gets the win in relief. Duggar blown save lost. Kylo Ren the save. Your player of the game, Atlas Bones. You missed a hell of a seventh inning though, partner. Hell of a comeback. Imagine getting 18 hits in a game and not winning the game. And yeah, so it was over, I believe. Overs got the win on that prediction. 4 runs in the final third inning, or final 3 innings, I should say. So the West are 1 win away from the championship, and North needs to win out. I heard you earlier. Are you still there?
I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. And you're definitely going first on this one. Although, is your Discord, is
Oh
everything all
my.
good? Your Discord, it sounded like it locked up your whole PC and you had to go restart absolutely everything.
I did have to restart absolutely everything, but it did like just like slow everything down towards like once I couldn't even. It
Weird.
took me more than that just to load up the Twitch page,
And because I don't remember, we'll save again.
and it's so weird because like I normally only have this issue.
Oh, oh, are you still there? Uh oh.
And so here,
Yeah, cut off after you said
it's Windows
issue.
up. It's a Windows update. Every single time Windows has to update, it does this.
Oh, yeah. Yep. 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 I feel ya. I had one Windows update.
I haven't updated it yet.
And you know what? We will roll with a who will win because I need a voice break.
Yeah,
I
I
need a
know.
voice break. So,
So
yes, we'll definitely
hopefully
do
I can
who
make
will
it through
win.
this stream so I can like update my Windows and not have this issue tomorrow during the draft.
Well, draft stream, you shouldn't really have too much of a problem because, I mean, you only have going to have, well, I guess technically speaking, right now, you only technically have one. Well, I would imagine you only have, well, two things open, Discord and the Twitch stream, I'm assuming. Or maybe just one thing and just Discord so you can kind of just see that.
That was yeah, it's just like it's just something that like Windows does where it like updated it yet. It will just like completely screw over everything on my date. Is whenever everything starts.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out.
It's not connect. It's not connection because I'm using Ethernet. I use Ethernet for literally everything, so I know it's not a connection issue.
I kind of think you're cutting it. I think you're kind of cutting in and out. But maybe that's just me.
Oh jeez, micro freezing. We're just gonna do it from my phone for this. Hopefully, last game while I update Windows.
Or I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what we'll do. I can call 2 games in a row. If you need to hop off and go take care of that, by all means, go for it. I can take care of this
Well,
game. I got no problem.
we yeah, cause like I had my phone and the update's only supposed to be like 2 minutes, so it's not gonna be a super long update. It's not like it's like a massive like brand new update, it's just like a fix. So I can call it from my phone while updates. I don't mind that at all.
I mean, I'm never against a 3-man booth, Jacob. Although to be fair, this might be the last game of the night. So I mean, I'll tell you what, if we go to a game 6 and Tim hasn't gotten it resolved, then by all means hop in. But this could be the last game of the night. So I'm not too I highlight the word could. I highlight the word could. I ain't in the business of doing announcer jinx on anybody.
Yeah, I mean, one like I think like wasn't it like last prospect series that we
No, no, no,
did
no, no.
that
No,
it
no, no. You're not
wasn't.
gonna call that into existence. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. We're not gonna call things into existence now. I mean, because I mean, if we go down that path, we're gonna have to go see how many seasons we've had a game 7, and let's not. I've already had one game 7 um on this week or in the last week with the minor league World Series. Um, so yeah, let's not call that into existence. Oh, by the way, I just while we were chatting about all that, I just kind of snuck in all my points on North. At least I think it was North. Maybe some reverse psychology, or also
Yeah,
because nobody bet any points on North.
I would have loved to call that World Series, but unfortunately, I was out of town. So
Oh, don't worry, you would have seen me struggle with OBS for the last 3 games because OBS like everything was fine with OTP, but then OBS decided now we're just gonna freeze the stream and not tell the streamer that there's a problem.
oh, jeez.
So like chat, whoever was here on last Saturday, thank you so much, chat, for keeping me abreast of things. Cause yeah, like I still do not know what caused that error. Um, I'm of the belief that just I'm cursed with the main file. That's my excuse. I'm gonna
Every
stick
single
with it.
time I have a stream, something always goes wrong. Literally every single time I stream, there's always a technical difficulty.
So like Hiccup, if like OBS froze and then like everything froze, but yet OTP was fine, right? At least it's good. At least it's good to know that I wasn't the only one that had that weird issue, because the frustrating thing was in the error log, nothing showed up. Yep. Yep. Oh, was it just the video? Okay. Who was here on Saturday? I wonder if I don't know if anybody mentioned if it was just the video and they could still hear us. And I'll tell you what, I think we let that go for long enough. So I'll go ahead and call this full. I'll go ahead and call this full game while you go ahead and
Update Windows.
take care of that update, and then who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe by the time you come back, we'll crown a champion, or we'll have a game 6.
Yeah, we'll see.
With that being said, let's go head out west. Will the West clinch at home? Or are we heading back to the North? Roof closed. Let's get into it. It'll be Levine leading off against Taco Bell. Ball 4. So a leadoff walk. First walk of the postseason for Taco Bell, by the way, and that's going to be in the gap off the bat of Zielinski, and that's going to bring in the first run of the game. So North on the board first, 1-0. And now Honcho. Ball 4. Runners at first and second for Dog Maple. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 out. Brings up J-Dub. Ground ball over to second for 1. They're not going to turn 2. Runners in the corners, 2 outs for Sanders. Swinging bunt. Throw to first in time. Rough start for Taco Bell, but they only get away with it, only get a run out of it. So bottom of the first, top of the order, Sato. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 out. Tatton will get a base hit to center field. Runner at first, one out for Bolts. Ground ball to third, over to second for one. Not going to turn two, fielder's choice. That will allow Zahn to come up to the plate. And Zahn's going to get a base hit to center field. Runner going to third. Runners in the corners, two outs. Zalewski, swing and a miss, strike three. West will leave him stranded in the corner, still trailing by one. Top of the second, bottom of the order, Monsieur will fly that out to center field to start off the inning. Ghosty hits that to center field as well. Two outs. And now Lay. Swing and a miss, strike three. 1-2-3 inning. Home half now. Jordan Love hits that back to the pitcher, over to first in time, one out. Bones, fly ball right field. That is caught, two outs. Bubinetti, grounder to the second baseman, and it's a 1-2-3 inning as well for the West. Top of the order due up here in the third. C.J. Levine is going to lace that down the right field line. It's going to go to the corner for extra bases. Leadoff double for Levine. Zielinski, that gets away. Runner at third. And Zielinski's going to hit that down the line to bring in Levine. RBI double for Zielinski. North now with the 2-0 lead. Honcho hits that to center field. That'll be caught for out number one. Runner will tag and go to third. Dog Maple. Ball four. Runners in the corners for J-Dub. Grounder. Second for one. They're not going to have time to make the throw over. So fielder's choice RBI. 3-0 Tremors. And now Austin Sanders will hit that to right. It's going to fall in for a base hit. So runners back to being in the corners with two outs. Monsieur will fly that out to right field to end the top of the third. North get two on the board, however. They now lead by three. It'll be 9-1-2 due for the West. Stewart, that's hit pretty well, and it is gone. Dinger time for Brandon Stewart. West on the board. It is now 3-1. Order resets to Sato. Grounded back to the pitcher for the first out. Tatton, check swing, went around, strike three. So two down now for Bolts. And that's hit pretty well down the left field line, but it will stay in the park and be caught for out number three. West do get around the board, though, via the long ball. It's now 3-1, and it'll be Ghosty leading off the top of the fourth. And that's strike three called. First out of the inning, now Zach Lay. Swing and a miss, strike three. Two outs, top of the order, Levine. Base hit up the middle. Levine now 2 for 2 in the game. Brings up Zielinski. Grounder to the second baseman, over to first in time to retire the side. Score is the same. We go to the bottom half. Brandon Zahn leading off for the Blizzard. And that is crush, and it ain't coming back. Over the jacuzzis. Brandon Zahn making himself known. Dinger time. 3-2 North. Deficit only a run now for the West. And now Paulo Zalewski will strike out for the first out of the inning. Jordan Love at the plate now. Fly ball to right field, playable, and caught. Two outs. Slow roller off the bat of Bones will retire the side. Brandon Zahn with a deep home run in right center makes it a 3-2 North lead. Top of the fifth. Honcho will lead off with a base hit. Dog Maple, that is laced down the right field line, extra bases. Runner will hold at from first base. Second and third, no outs for J-Dub. Popped up in the infield. And infield fly rule was called. 1 out. Sanders, that's pretty shallow. No, they're hold the runner. As Monsieur will line that out to right, and they will leave the runners at second and third stranded. Halfway through game 5, North with a slim 3-2 lead at the moment, as Bubinetti will swing and miss for strike 3, 1 out. And now Stewart. Grounder to the second baseman, out number 2. Top of the order, Sato. Base hit up the middle. That'll allow Tatton to come to the plate here in the bottom of the 5th. Slow roller to the second baseman. They'll get the throw over to first to end the 5th inning. Still anybody's ball game through 5. It'll be Ghosty leading off the top of the 6th. Grounded, smothered. That's going to be scored an infield hit. Runner going, throw to second, safe. Lay will pop that up shallow center. Runner will have to go back. 1 out, top of the order, Levine. Runner going to third. He's going to steal third. Ghosty with 2 stolen bases, and that might actually result in a run. That should be far enough. Throw to the plate, not in time. Insurance for the North, it's 4-2. Base is empty for Zielinski, who will ground that right back to the first baseman. But then, I guess it'll be an infield hit for Zielinski. But Honcho will strike out to end the top of the 6th. North have extended the lead. It is now 4-2. Heart of the West order, though, due up. Baltz, Zahn, and Zalewski. As Baltz will get a base hit to lead off the bottom of the 6th. Brandon Zahn called. Strike 3 at the knees. 1 out for Zalewski. Fly ball left field and caught for out number 2. Runner going, throw to second in time. We'll see Jordan Love come back up to the plate at the bottom of the 7th. In the meantime, we'll go to the top of the 7th, 4-2. Dog Maple, swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 out. J-Dub, swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 outs. Austin Sanders, new pitcher, Chris Gamble for the West. And that's a slow roller to the shortstop, and it is going to be fumble-bumbled. It'll be scored an infield hit, though, for Sanders. Monsieur will fly that out to center field, and we are at the stretch. North leading 4-2, trying to force a game 6. Love back to the plate to lead off the bottom of the 7th, will strike out. And now Atlas Bones. Grounder to third, over to first in time, 2 outs. And Bubinetti will swing and miss for strike 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning. And we go on to the 8th. Ghosty leading off. Called, strike 3. 1 out now in the inning. Zach Lay will lace that into left field for a base hit. Back to the top to Levine. Grounder to the second baseman. There's 1. They're not going to turn 2. Fielder's choice. Zielinski to the plate. Base hit to left. Throw to third is not in time. Runners to the corners, 2 outs for Honcho, who will swing and miss for strike 3. So no runs will score on the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom half. Stewart, Sato, Tatton. And Stewart will be caught looking at strike 3 to start off the bottom of the 8th. And now Sato. Fly ball left field. Caught. 2 outs. Tatton. Ground ball to third, and they'll make the play over to first. 1-2-3 inning. Last chance for the North to add some more insurance. Dog Maple, Dub, and Sanders for this top of the 9th. Dog Maple will fly that out to center field for out number 1. J-Dub, swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 outs. And now Sanders is going to get a base hit center field, so that will bring up Monsieur. Ground ball, they'll get the force at second. Last chance for the West. 2 to tie, 3 for the championship. Baltz, Zahn, and Zalewski. Due up. Rafferty Holman looking for the save. And Baltz is going to get a base hit. That means Brandon Zahn is the tying run. Ball 4. Winning run to the plate in Zalewski. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 out. And now Jordan Love. Ball 4. The bases are loaded. 1 out for Bones. Winning run is on base. Ground ball, there's 1. They're not going to turn 2. Run scores. Tying run 90 feet away for Bubinetti. Drama in the Prospect League. Rusimov is pitching, and that's going to be a ground out. And the North will force the game 6. Almost had extra drama. 4-3, North hang on. Corrigan with the win. Taco Bell the loss. Rusimov with the save. Jaden Zielinski is your player of the game. And we will have a game 6 after all. Oh gosh, and I picked North. So, so that means somebody else has to make next prediction because I need to make myself bankrupt. I just took points from people. I stole points from people. My apologies. Sure, go for it. Go for it. And you know what? I'm actually
all right, Nas. My computer is still updating. I have no clue what's going on, so I'm gonna have to drop out here, unfortunately.
nope, you're good. You're good. I was just about to say I'm actually feeling pretty good. I think I can take us home from here.
Okay, yeah, no, I did not. It said 2 minutes, and 2 minutes turned into like 15 now. So
So now what you're telling me is you should have gotten me that quesadilla from Cadoba. Even though by the time it would get here it'd be cold and probably moldy and you know, and I'm pretty sure you can't mail a quesadilla. So, you know. It's a
pretty
thought
sure I
that counts.
can't. No.
Who wins? I believe it's who
All right.
wins. Yep, but take it easy,
Thanks
Tim.
for
I appreciate you stopping by. Oh, will
yeah.
the North force game 7? I apologize. Let me redo that. Will the North force a game 7? So yes, they will force a game 7, or no, they will not force a game 7. And we'll give you all about a minute or two. In fact, oh yeah, let's pull this up. Actually, wait, did I save? Let me save. Let me make sure. There we go. There we are. Wind blowing out. Oh gosh. Wind blowing out to right at 13. We've had, in fact, I guess while we're letting that prediction do its thing, how many home runs have we had in this series? I feel like we've had quite a bit. At least to me, it does. Let's see. 1, 4, 8, 9, 11. We've had 11 home runs in this series. That's actually not bad. It seemed more. Oh yeah, I need to put points in this because I just stole points. I guess I'll. Oh man, I see somebody trying to do a value bet. I ain't going. I'm not in the business of messing up a value bet. So this time I'll vote. I'll vote no. I'll vote no. All 3,900 points. And then we'll give y'all like a minute. Maybe a little more than a minute. A lengthy minute. Something like that. Oh, and I guess while we're giving y'all a minute, so as I think Tim mentioned this earlier, we were kind of alluding to it. So the minor league draft, where a lot of these lovely prospects will know where your home is tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Eastern, and then awards. Some dude named Nasbase is going to be doing the awards this season. Although it's been a minute. I think it's been like 4 or 5 seasons since I've done the award stream. But I'm back. You're not done hearing my voice. 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Sunday morning. We're gonna hand out some hardware. Also, I guess as a I actually, I have two. I have two. In fact, if I'm gonna give my own community event a shout, I would like to give out a shout to hold on, let me see what time it is tomorrow. Fellow person on the stream team, AJ, doing a community event tomorrow. What time is it at? Where is it? Somewhere in here. I think it's like 8 p.m. I think. Hold on, let me double check. 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Oh, he changed to 8:30. His original post a link to says 8. Let me scroll. Let me scroll. Let me see. Did he? Yeah. So his original post says 8 p.m. Eastern. So that's tomorrow. Also, right after the award stream on Sunday, because we had a special stream on last Sunday. We are back to regular marbles. Regular marbles. 3 hours of marbles on Sunday directly after the award stream. So if you are here for the award stream, you don't have to worry because I'm going to go run from wherever the heck we're having this award ceremony to the marbles booth. I'm faster than the Flash. Not really. Don't time me. I run like a 10-second 40. I'm just kidding. Also, I guess while I'm thinking of while I'm saying marbles, I know I put this in the chat earlier, but I do use the Twitch form to pay out marbles. So if you do play marbles, I hope your name is on that sheet because yeah, if I'm grading marbles and your name doesn't pop up and you played and you're wondering why you didn't get paid, that's probably why. So definitely make sure you fill out that form if you have not done so yet. If you have, you're fine. You don't got to do anything special. With that being said, I think we're good to close that prediction. Last two games of the series are home games for the North. They still are they're looking to force that game 7. The West trying to close it out and go back to back. Let's go ahead on out to the ballpark. It'll be Sato leading off against Boykins. And Sato will lead off the game with a base hit. And that'll bring up Zalewski. That's hit high, but not deep in right. So 1 out, runner at first. Bolts. That's hit pretty well, but that looks like it's going to stay in the park as well. 2 outs. And Zahn, oh my gosh. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. A comebacker to the first baseman. Look like he took on the chest. Jordan Love will strike out. And we go to the bottom of the first. Cody Ogg base hit, or sorry, Levine base hit to left. Cody Ogg pitching for the West. So leadoff single now for the North. Sanders, there's one. They're going to get the double play, 6-4-3. Zielinski will draw the walk to bring up Dog Maple. And that is hit high, but not very deep to center. And that'll be out number 3. Scoreless through 1. Bones, Tatton, Bubinetti due up. Fly ball left field. That is caught. And Tatton, that's a line drive, but it's caught as well in right field. And Bubinetti will draw the walk. That'll bring up Stewart. Swing and a miss, strike 3. No runs there in the top of the second. We go to the bottom half. Honcho. Grounder to the shortstop. Out number 1. J-Dub. Fly ball center field. Pretty well hit, but caught at the track. Two outs for Ghosty, who will hit a slow roller to the third base side, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. We have played 2 and goose eggs up to this point. It'll be top of the order, and Sato leading off the third, and it's popped up by the second base bag, out number 1. Zalewski grounded to first, over to the pitcher covering 2 outs. And Baltz will ground out as well, a 1-2-3 inning as well for the West. Bottom third, Lay Monsieur Levine. And Lay will line that to the shortstop, 1 out. Monsieur will fly that out to center field. 2 outs for Levine. Grounder to the second baseman, and it's a 1-2-3 inning as well for the North. We are cruising. We're already up to the 4th. It'll be Brandon Zahn leading off for the West. Line drive, base hit to left. Leadoff runner on Jordan Love at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 out for Bones. And that is hit deep in right field. Is it going to have enough? It is not. Caught at the track. And Tadden will ground that out to the second baseman, and the West will leave Zahn stranded. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Sanders, Zielinski, Dog Maple. Ground ball to third. Off the bat, Sanders, 1 out. Jaden Zielinski, grounder to first, and infield hit. Beats the throw to first. Runner going, and he's going to be out at second, getting greedy anyway. 2 outs for Dog Maple. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Pitchers duel up to this point. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the West. No runs, 2 hits, and an error for the North. Bubinetti, swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 out. And now Stewart. Base hit up the middle. So 1 out, runner at first for Sato. Line under the third baseman's mid into left field. So first and second, 1 out. Zalewski, ground ball. There's one, double play. 6-4-3. And we're at the halfway point, and neither team on the board. As Honcho will ground that out to second to start off the bottom of the 5th. J-Dub will draw the walk. That'll bring up Ghosty with a runner at first, 1 out. Picked him off at first base. 2 outs. Ghosty will pop that up in the infield, and that'll end the 5th inning. We go on to the 6th. Baltz leading off. And that's going to be a base hit to center field. So runner on for Brandon Zahn. And Zahn will fly that to shallow right, out number 1. Jordan Love, swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 outs. Atlas Bones is going to hit that into the gap. Runner is going to head home from first. And the West on the board first. 1-0 on the RBI double by Atlas Bones. And that gets away, moves the runner to third. Tadden will draw the walk. Bubinetti hits that back to the pitcher, and that'll end the top of the 6th. 1-0, though. West have taken the lead. It'll be Lay in the bottom of the 6th, and it's going to be a leadoff single. And now Monsieur. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 out, top of the order, Levine. Called, strike 3. 2 outs, Sanders. Runner going out at second base. Sanders will come up to bat in the bottom of the 7th. We go to the top of the 7th. Stewart leading off. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 out. And now Sato. Ground ball to third, over to first in time. 2 outs, brings up Zalewski. Back to the pitcher. And at the stretch, a very slim 1-0 lead for the West. As Sanders will lead off for the North in the bottom of the 7th. Fly ball center field, and it's caught, out number 1. Swing and a miss by Zielinski. 2 outs. Dog Maple hit that, got way too under it. A little too much launch angle as that'll be caught in left field. 1-2-3 inning for the North. West looking for insurance. Baltz leading off the top of the 8th. And that's going to be an infield hit. Brandon Zahn. Brandon Zahn got a little too far under that one as well. That's going to be caught in center field, out number 1. Jordan Love grounded to second. There's one double play to end the inning. 4-6-3. Stays a 1-0 lead. Bottom 8, Honcho. Base hit to center field. Runner on, J-Dub. Bunt. Out at second. So runner at first, 1 out for Ghosty. And that's going to be a base hit. The tying run in scoring position with 1 out for Zach Lay. That gets away. Second and third, 1 out. And that's going to be a base hit that could give the North the lead. They'll hold the runner at third. We're tied at 1. Mistier at the plate. Runners in the corners, 1 out. Runner going throw to second. Out at second base. And Mistier will pop that up. And it's caught. And we have a tie ball game heading to the 9th. 1-1. West trying to win the championship. North trying to force a winner-take-all game 7. That's well hit, and that is gone. Dinger time for Atlas. Bones gives the West the lead in the top of the 9th. 2-1, and you can hear a pin drop at Citi Field. Oh, my. Tadden hits that to right field. That is caught for out number 1. Swing and a miss by Bubinetti, 2 outs. Stewart, swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 outs away for the West. Bones with a huge home run to give them the 2-1 lead, top of the North order. As Levine grounds that to first, or grounds that to second, 1 out. Sanders, swing and a miss, strike 3, and they're down to their final out. Zielinski, ground ball, and that'll do it. West will win in 6. They go back-to-back. Atlas Bones with the deciding home run in the top of the 9th. And I want to say Bockel is the winning pitcher. Bockel is the winning pitcher, going 3-0 in the postseason. Al Duggar will take the loss in relief. West are your champions. Let's go to see who our Brandon Stewart. Brandon Stewart is your series MVP. In fact, if we go to the news article, tell us what he did in the series. Or maybe not this time around. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I would like to point out, so basically the West from last to first. That seems very Prospect League-like. In fact, let's go save. I don't remember if I saved. West are your champions. We are not done, though. We have some final business to take care of. We got awards. So let's save again. Could never save too many times. Oh, yeah, let's go sim till the end of the playoffs. Boom! I'll make sure I put that picture in. That's what I was looking for, the picture of the trophy. Probably have to go this way and that way. Boom! All right, let's get to awards. So the awards on Sunday are going to be for minor league and major league, but that stream will be on at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 if you're on the West Coast, and as an homage to my good friend Cheeky, 6:30 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. Even though Cheeky doesn't live in Hawaii, but I'm from Hawaii, so that's kind of a little inside joke between me and Cheeky. All right, awards. Jose, I knew it. Jose gets MVP for the first time in a long time, really. Beware strikes second, Agrippa in third. Cy Young is going to go to Beware of Strikes. Oh man, a relief pitcher. Sometimes that'll happen. Sometimes that'll happen. In fact, none of our created players made it to the top five in Cy Young this time around. Your Platinum Stick, aka Silver Slugger, first base, Mark Honcho, Agrippa at second base, Seymour Baltz at third, and then Dog Maple for DH. Beware Strikes obviously is your reliever of the year. None of our creative players, I guess, qualified, got votes for that. Your Gold Glove, Sabor at first, Tadden at second, and Zalewski in right field. And that is it. In fact, actually, you know what? While I'm looking for a raid and do a little housekeeping, I'll leave it on this screen. You can all see this in the index once we get it loaded up. But I'll leave it on batters. I'll kind of show the top quarter here. Oh, one thing I do want to point out. One thing I do want to point out. Brandon Zahn prevented Jose from getting a triple crown. Um, by fantasy drafts. Are you talking? So are you talking about the minor league? Or yeah, so there's a couple different fantasy drafts you could be referring to. Because we do also have PBE fantasy, which some teams are drafting right now for PBE fantasy, and and you all can still enter into PBE fantasy if you want to do like you can sign up individually in the forums. It's super fun. It is super fun, regular traditional PBE fantasy. Um, so that so if you signed up solo, you're not gonna. It probably wouldn't start until Monday. It really depends on when Poe and I don't know if Poe has an assistant in fantasy still, but whenever they get the rooms set up, and yeah, you're definitely gonna want to be in the Discord server for that. You're definitely gonna want to be in the Discord server for that. You will need to be actually in the Discord server for that because that's where they do it. Switch it over to pitching. Also gonna figure out who we're rating. Oh, good. Franchise Time Machine's still up. Is he still? I hate to raid into him if he's almost done. Looks like he's not quite almost done. So that's good. All right. Oh, before I get the raid going, this is our last Prospect League stream of the season. You won't see us for what 6 weeks. Big thanks to all the people who have co-hosted with me throughout Prospect League this season. Tim, Cheeky, Max, even though Max was here in spirit that 1 week. Chadwick, Knifey. It's been fun having a lot of different co-hosts in Prospect League. I remember when we had the first season or my first time being involved in streaming Prospect League, and it would be just me. And now we got a whole bunch of different people who pop in, have a great time. But really, who needs the big thanks are, a lot of people think I do everything with the file. While I appreciate that compliment, it's really the people in the back end that make me look smart. And that would be Punk, Dak, and Baby Goat. Y'all are freaking awesome for helping take care of the file and making, or especially in Punk's case, making sure I don't put, 5 gazillion players on the same team like I tend to do. So Punk does a really good job of, putting everybody on what team they need to be on and preventing me from doing stupid mistakes like that. But could not do it without all the people who take care of this Prospect League file in the back end. It is a lot of fun. It's literally my most favorite thing to do because we see crazy things like this season. This will be the season introspect as I get the raid going here. We had a freaking perfect game. I can't even believe I can say that and not be lying. Unbelievable. And we had how many pickles today? And nobody beat out the pickle. We've had that happen. Good luck to you all in the minor league draft tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Eastern with Tim. Awards, 11:30 a.m. Eastern on Sunday. And don't forget our two community events going on tomorrow night as well as on Sunday afternoon. I am nasbase. I'm going to go drink some tea or something and rest my voice for tomorrow. I'll see y'all later.